That's cool.
No stranger to drifting, no stranger to competition.
Do you want me to grab it?
That guy stole my freaking ratchet wrench. I see that. That's mine. I love four-wheeler drift.
Go normal speed.
Absolutely.
It's not the same as having human interaction. So that's cool.
Shiggity shiggy swag.
55.
Hang on, right here.
But out on track, Adam
what the
LZ
hell?
is following Matt the Ginge.
Met the ginge.
Matt the Ginge not letting him get away either. Oh, that is close. Matt the Ginge, did they make contact
It's
there?
not the ginge. It's not.
It looks like, I think that is Matt the Ginge following, chasing down to let Davis in. Yeah, because that car's start 3, so that's Matt. Matt had a little tussle with the wall earlier today, but he's getting confident again and doing a great job behind Colette Davis.
Actually, there's a correction thanks to Tyler King, who writes, it's TJ Hunt.
Oh, TJ Hunt. Okay. Probably driving Matt's car.
All right, so now you got to go back.
Okay, so now I got to go and let's do all the replays so I can call out TJ Hunt driving the other 350Z. I am so sorry. Thank you for the correction there.
Yeah, thank you to Tyler King.
Thank you, Tyler King. Now I'm not going to sleep tonight. Thanks.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
I messed up on live.
Take some NyQuil.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
I said that. I was like, that's TJ Hunt because I
I-
knew TJ
I
Hunt was there.
didn't
And you're
hear-
like, nope, nope, nah.
Oh, wait, we're not live?
It's Matt
Oh, yeah, we are.
again.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly. I figured I would start the show in in a different matter
Mhm.
because I just thought it was hilarious how it took him almost 2 hours for him to
Not
realize
the ginge.
that it
Matt
was
the ginger.
The dinge. The dinge. The
The
ginge.
ginge?
The ginge.
I think you meant ginger. I think he's like Matt the ginger.
And the
Ginge?
ginger, ginger, ginger.
Yeah, isn't he redheaded?
No, it's Matt the ginge. Ginge.
Okay, well,
But it's not even him.
Well, all right. Well, anyway. Sorry.
Happy birthday, Noel.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Noel.
We got
Thank
happy
you.
birthday happening. It's Noel. What, you're 36 now?
36.
36.
69.
Years of excellence.
Which
boy.
years were excellent.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry to TJ Hunt.
You're not sorry.
No, I didn't. I feel terrible.
I'd be more sorry to Matt the ginge
Yeah.
for calling him Matt the ginge when he's not even there.
And the dinge.
And the
Call him
dinge.
I think you call him
Matt
Matt
the
the
dinge.
dinge.
Yeah. Sorry.
The dingy Matt.
I'd never said the dinge, but okay.
I think you
That
did.
sounded like you said.
Sure,
it.
if you say so. I mean, but anyway.
Anyways, yeah.
And an insult to injury, then you said,
The good thing
Oh.
is there's a good chance neither one of them are going to see this. So
Yeah.
no, they're never
you
gonna
should be
see
good.
it.
Nah, whatever. Anyway, everybody makes mistakes. Right?
Absolutely.
So,
I make mistakes.
yeah,
I'll give you that one.
yeah. At
Okay.
least I don't say CTSV Corvette.
Oh,
Yeah.
burn.
On me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
what?
All right.
What?
I just said everybody makes mistakes. So it's you.
Yeah, see?
Wait, what's
right.
wrong with CTSV Corvette?
It's wrong.
It was wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong.
It was supposed to be CTS, the Cadillac.
It was an ATSV actually.
AT, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Anyway.
Hey, he was
Slip of
predicting the future. Now he's driving a Corvette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
exactly.
All right.
See?
Damn.
So shut it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
knew his
okay.
plans before, and he was getting mixed up.
Yeah.
You were
He
just
confided in me.
you just
well
changed
in
the people.
advance,
Yeah.
And I kind of was a spoiler, but nobody caught it.
Nah, it's okay. All right.
Okay.
Anyway.
So let's get things started properly with the Wheel of Misfortune. It's back, as you recall. Last week we had Noel with the Nopi Water Challenge, which, Noel, give us a quick reminder of how that went for you.
Started off okay. And
All
then
right, that's
right
good.
at
All
the
right,
end,
so going back over
Yeah.
to the
Hey, we put
wheel.
baking soda on there?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
Baking soda.
Okay, so
Oh, we
Bacon
reset the
soda.
board as well.
Yeah, I did.
reset the
board.
board.
Oh god, my name's on it. My name's that's not fit. My name's on there like hell. Reset the board.
No.
Yeah.
They're all
You
the
my,
same.
put my
It's-
name
they're all
all
the
over.
same. There is an equal amount
No,
for everybody.
There's two
I
balls right next. There's two
There's
balls.
Yeah,
two
and there's
balls.
two
Noels,
Noels.
there's two Tims.
No.
I am not biased. I
Get
am
rid of the
equal
spin again
opportunity.
crap. Get
Go
rid of the
for it.
spin the ground. Yeah, put
Yeah,
Tim's
good,
name
good
in.
spin. First spin. Good spin.
Okay, we're gonna do this properly.
Give
Hang
it-
on.
give it
let me
a
just get
two-hander.
it- Okay. Two. What?
Well,
No,
you hold the
no,
one so you
come
don't knock it off the board. You know. That kind of thing.
Exactly. Here we go. I'll hold the top right here.
There you go.
And-
Well, hang on. The center
Oh god.
fun. Oh, that's fine.
Oh
it's
come
fine.
on.
This is the top one.
Oh, of course. Yeah. See, I knew it.
Who is it?
It's
It's
me.
Paul.
Me.
Paul. Okay.
It's Paul.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
nice spin.
Paul.
Why
Is it a
is
different
it-
one?
Another spin for the.
I think this thing is broken.
I
from all the
already
times
ate.
we
I
spun
can't
it.
eat anything else, man. So don't make me eat.
It's not a master like
Give me-
food
give me-
eating challenge, but there's a lot of food eating on this.
Well, just leave it where it is. Leave it where it goes.
Oh, it might fix itself.
What is that?
Okay, so
The hell? No. Punk? Cute?
What does it say?
it says punk.
Punk cracker?
Yeah.
Punk cracker challenge. Punk cracker. Spicy version.
The hell's
Wait,
a punk
what?
Cracker?
You use a punk cracker.
The hell's a punk cracker? I don't
Okay,
know.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
what's going on over here.
Grew up in the same era as I did.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you're gonna eat a spicy cracker.
Well,
Tim is happy.
I guess. Why is he happy?
Would you rather it on pizza?
No. Give me the cracker. Good lord.
Who said it was
Okay.
a cracker? What if it's crackers?
I don't know.
All
All right.
I'm just glad I'm not. There's other ones that I wouldn't want to drink. I don't really want to drink that bacon soda. That's
Me
pretty
neither.
freaking
I don't
gross.
think anybody wants to
Pretty
drink
freaking
that.
gross. So
Well, Tim might enjoy it. Tim enjoys all these
especially
weird...
hot. I could probably do it cold,
Yeah, possibly.
but hot bacon soda.
I need
Yeah.
to adjust Noel's camera.
Yeah,
That's-
hot bacon soda is.
yeah, the thing
That's
is
probably
that
pretty gross.
the thing is Tim enjoys these challenges. It's so weird. You know, like when we had the shock, he like every time he got shocked, he'd be like, "Yeah, give me more," and then like it's really weird. And then like all the hot stuff, he can take it.
Yeah, I think that's why he's loading the thing with a bunch of hot stuff because he
Yeah.
knows if he gets it, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's
So we
nothing.
gotta find
for
out
him.
what really bugs him.
Yeah, we really gotta
What
get to
can
him.
bug him? What he didn't like? What did he not like?
Like, the Nopi challenge was the only one that really.
It's like a tortilla. What the hell is that?
Yeah, those are crackers.
Am I eating all that salsa crap?
Yep.
Okay, I can do it. Oh my god, I gotta eat the whole cracker.
Yes.
What the hell am I gonna do?
Well, there's 3 crackers. Like I said,
I gotta eat all cracker, all 3?
All 3 crackers.
Oh god.
that's why I said,
Okay.
is it cracker or crackers? Because
Oh man.
Okay.
What is this? Habanero or is this like ghost pepper or
I
something?
don't know. So basically, I went to Tijuana Flats and I asked for the second hottest sauce because the most expensive sauce I had was $35.
and you had to sign a waiver.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the waiver wasn't. I wasn't cared about the waiver. I was more cared
Well,
about the money.
well, you don't care, but like, what if it would damage us like really bad? So
So 911.
Damage us.
That's what 911 is for.
Good lord, the fact that you have to open it like that is a little scary.
Yeah, and if there's no label, so that's kind of
Wait, there's no label?
there's no label.
yeah, and you don't know what's
Wait,
in there.
why is there no label?
No nutritional facts.
That ain't cool. What the hell?
Where's the Surgeon
I
General
don't even know if it's
warning?
sterile.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Is it
hold on.
pungent? Does it sting the nostrils?
And we gotta time it because he can't drink water
Yeah,
for 15 minutes.
15 minutes? No, you guys out of your mind.
No,
I'm
15
drink-
minutes.
No. Oh God! What? Good
You
lord!
put a lot. Okay, yeah, you gotta
Hang on,
spread it onto another.
Put that up to the camera.
Oh God!
Oh,
I don't
so
know.
Yeah, right
you see
there.
it? So this is like
Oh.
you know when you like take peanut butter and jelly, it's like a triple decker.
I don't know.
That's
No,
a
come on! No! Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh, he's putting more.
Oh my
it's a
God!
punishment. It's wait, hold on, see.
I'll try it. No, why not?
Oh.
Probably gonna die, but
Oh man, I should have got the $35 one.
Okay. Let's see.
There you go. That's super pathetic.
no, it's spicy. Don't listen to Tim. Tim is.
Okay.
It's not that bad
Let's
either,
see
actually.
Paul
Now
go
that
at
it
it.
just sits in there.
It's good flavor though.
Yeah, it does have a pretty good flavor. And I don't like things that are that hot because usually it loses flavor.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Actually, it tastes really
Paul?
good.
How do you feel?
It's not that hot.
Let's see.
No.
It's
No,
not that bad.
It's a lot of hype.
Yeah, I mean, it was in a bomb. I mean, it was in a bottle shaped like a bomb. I was thinking this is gonna be the bomb diggity. Oh well.
Oh, hang on. I
Anyway.
forgot.
Okay. Well, just so
we
you know,
started-
we already
Yeah,
got a comment right off the bat by Brian Sturman, who writes, "Make Tim work on his BMW as a punishment. Maybe it'll get done."
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, while you were out, we were trying to figure out what would get to you, and yeah, I guess Brian is he's onto something there.
Hit me right in the feels.
By the way, congrats to Brian. He's been like picking up a lot of sponsors.
Yeah,
For
good
the
deal.
season,
Yeah,
so- He's got so many. I
yeah,
can't remember.
I just the last one. I was like, wow, that's so cool, right? But, man, congrats, man. We're gonna see you in 2 months.
Oh, it's bad, huh?
How is it?
It's hot now.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a hotter one next time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
No, this is pretty freaking hot.
Okay.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that I gave you like 20 seconds before I hit start.
Okay,
At-
let's get on topic.
At
on
14
topic.
minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay,
you can
we're
drink
on
water.
topic. Okay, so yes, I need to work in the car more. I was gone for work for 2 days, but I did mock up and cut and got all the steel ready for the transmission mount. So I'm making headway there, and I haven't posted pictures, but I have done some powder coating to the intake and the valve covers and the turbos. I just got that back from powder coating, so that's going
Nice.
back on. And I ordered the electric water pump, and I'm going to order hopefully next week or the week after. I'm going to order the billet steel from Raddan, the tensioner pulley.
Yeah.
The Chase Bays has the upper water neck, so I got to get that and a couple other things. So,
Nice.
but right now, because I got the Z wrapped, funds are low, and then I'll be gone all next week on vacation. Well, yeah, kind of work, business, and vacation next week. So I won't be able to really touch her, other than like this.
Haha.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I could do too, so don't feel
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. So, anyways, don't worry,
Okay.
Brian. I'll be out there soon enough.
So, Paul, a miracle has occurred.
What happened?
Your eyes are watery, by the way.
Yeah, it's really freaking burning down. Oh,
Well, why don't you tell us about your?
I can't talk, man.
Okay, all right.
All
well,
that
then-
air coming out through his mouth
yeah,
hurts.
it makes it hurt.
Why don't you have some coffee? Have some hot coffee. That's what you need.
I would take the hot coffee,
I
but
know.
I was not supposed to drink, right?
No,
No,
not
no.
15 minutes. You're almost there. By the time 15 minutes come, you're not even gonna eat it.
We'll put a timer.
I did.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah. It's about 20 seconds late,
Late.
so
It's
at
fine, it's
14
fine.
minutes and 40 seconds is what I'm gonna.
Whatever. Okay.
Why don't we talk about Paul's experience over at Fuel Fest?
That's right.
And
go ahead and talk
let's
about it,
start
Ron.
this off with some of his driving.
Giveaways, all kinds of stuff going on. This is hey, is that Paul? That's Paul. Oh, that's my brother. That's our very own Paul. That's right.
There was a camera.
Like he's doing good, connecting it, straighten a little bit, keep it sideways, almost straightened out.
Yeah.
Wow, Paul. Looks like he has better control of the car. Whoa, getting close to that wall there.
Yep.
Wow, and extending it, Paul, doing a good job.
It's
Yeah,
good
he's
though.
doing
Like
really
the
good. He's got
suspension,
this
the
part
think it
figured
was
out.
bad, but
Formula Drift
you just
champion.
need some more.
Nobody wants to take pictures of it. Obviously.
Anyway, we have our very
You
own
just
Paul
need-
Oh, you're getting
Murphy
video
on
instead.
track now.
Yeah,
This is,
you need to get a little
he is,
flashier with the.
Why are you mad, bro?
Our organization of Drift Sessions. This is his second event in the G35.
Whoa there.
That's aggressive flicks there.
Still working out some of the kinks.
Oh, over here we had some trouble.
But getting
Whoop,
better
there we
at
go.
Oh,
his
Yeah,
craft.
well, that's
Hard on that understeer.
Those bumps are like freaking. They set up the car also is kind of wacky.
Yeah, they were pretty bad.
Yeah, the car looks good.
Yeah,
Glad
it looked like
everybody
you
got out
picked
of
the
it.
line that had
Here we
all the
go.
bumps on
Paul
that one.
Murphy.
Yeah, well, they,
Our very
Did you
own
say
Paul
you were
Murphy
going to
of
Tampa to
Drift
get the
Sessions.
cartoon?
It is
No,
G-
that's
That was that was
that's
Gabby, right?
Gabby J.
sedan. We don't see a lot of sedans too much anymore.
I was like,
I
is that
really
Paul?
like
Why
the
would he get his
sedans.
cartoon? That
They're
doesn't
even
make any
lighter
sense.
than the coupe.
well, I could probably get it too.
There you go.
Great choice of
It's not
car
worth
for
it.
Paul. He's
Not unless you're
a
gonna
big man
spray.
and, needed a big car.
That
Well,
freaking
yeah,
bump,
that
man.
bump. Look at that one right there in
Paul's
front.
actually
No, it was pretty
We
bad.
missed that one.
Well, you
Progressive.
saw
Paul
Sarah's
has
car.
been really
Yeah.
No, she hit
progressive
the ones
throughout
over there.
Yeah,
she
but
hit the one
still.
back.
That's
Like-
my brother. That's Paul Murphy, a member of the Drift Sessions
flicking
crew,
it in,
live stream
straighting
crew
it
out
out.
there,
Just
getting
the
some
bump,
seat time,
man. Every time you hit that bump, it's straightened
representing
out.
Oh,
his
jeez.
Yeah, get it, Paul. Get it. Get it. Nice.
He's saying that the tires that are on it now, he says that
Like butter.
they're like well, on track. We do have Paul Murphy.
Oh, there you go. There's
Your
my
brother.
brother.
Oh, Murphy.
Member of the Drift Sessions crew.
Ooh,
Ooh, that
Ooh,
ball.
he's trying to get closer to that wall. He's getting a little
I was trying
dangerous.
to left foot brake to get the.
I was
get to the wall.
starting to get a
So Dennis Rodman's here. Ludicrous.
That was crazy. I couldn't believe
This is
Dennis
when I
Rodman
started
was
really throwing a lot of
We got
angle,
a Ludicrous
and then I
concert.
ended up spinning out.
Everybody at Fuel Fest got a Ludicrous concert. Cody Walker and
Yeah.
the cars, the drifting.
Right
Wow,
here.
that's good. You're
Taxi
like really
run.
playing with the angle. That was good.
If you
Yeah, that was
can't
really
afford
good.
your
You spun
car
here?
right
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like
You didn't
too
counter
much.
soon enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you catch
He started slowing down.
That's probably the
But you didn't
closest
really
thing
spin
you're
though.
gonna
That's
get
what's great
to
about the
be able
angle.
to
You really don't
You
spin.
never,
Give you
you never
a feel.
technically spin. You
No,
just
you just kind of
If you
come to
go
the sideways
Taxi
Come to
Club
the
on
sideways
Instagram,
stall.
check out their YouTube page. They go all around the world, and they do like. They
get some
just-
smoke there though.
All
Yeah,
right.
no,
We
you
have
got all your runs. What are you talking about? You got all this video,
Paul
all this
Murphy.
footage.
I don't
Oh, there's
drive.
drone footage of your car
See
somewhere.
if he's,
Yeah, I know. I
throughout
just
the day.
well, because it kept on spinning, they
looks like
probably threw
he's
the
doing
footage
really
away.
well here.
Here, look. I mean,
Straight
look.
through the
I'm
Monte
trying
area,
to
a little
like.
too hard, a little bit too
Oh,
hard.
you didn't spin.
Testing the limits.
You didn't spin.
Yeah, I know. Of course, I never spun. I never spun. I just over rotated.
You're
Yeah.
just setting up for the next turn.
Yeah, then it was just like, oh, freaking hell.
Looks like he's
I wish we had in-car footage. That way we could see him like wrestling.
Whole smash.
he got
Were you almost on the verge of like ripping out your steering wheel?
No, I wasn't.
A
I
couple
wasn't
of
upset
times?
at all. I was more of just like, oh, okay, so that's where that is. And you remember, this is my second event in the car after not drifting for
Yeah,
9 years.
that's true.
Wow.
Long
Yeah.
time.
And I don't play a sim, so
You
Okay.
have one though.
I have one. I just don't play it because I suck at it.
Okay.
'Cause I suck at drifting.
So, Tim, why don't you give us, give everyone sort of like background information or fill in the blanks as to what Fuel Fest is, what it was about, what happened, and just to kind of get people to know
Okay.
what they missed out.
All right. So Fuel Fest was, from what I understand, was started by Paul Walker, and it was or Cody Walker, but it was started in efforts to build money towards their charity that Paul Walker started, Reach Out Worldwide. So they created, because if everybody knows, Paul Walker was an avid car fanatic, and especially import car fanatic, and he raced as well, and he died. Like, that's basically how he passed too. He had testing out a Porsche with his friend. So his brother, they have this car show that they're going around. Apparently they've been in London already. They've been in Arizona, and the proceeds go towards Reach Out Worldwide, and they have other sponsors on board. And it's basically, I guess I would explain it if you've seen the first Fast and Furious where they had race wars. It's kind of like, I would say it's very
Get that
similar.
vibe,
It's
yeah.
that vibe,
Yeah.
right? You have DJs, you have car shows. Depending on where the location is, they'll have drag racing and drifting. This location that we had this time wasn't at a track. Typically, it's at a track. And then they try to keep it at a track, but they couldn't. I guess they couldn't get PBIR, so they ended up
I think
going.
it's a better venue, honestly.
I thought it was. It is because it's right. It was at the South Florida Fairgrounds, and the South Florida Fairgrounds is very centrally located. Not just
It's on a
for
busy highway. It's
Right,
everybody
right.
can see
Yeah.
what's going on
exactly
there.
right. It's centrally located for all those car enthusiasts that go to events that people from Miami can go a lot quicker. It's closer to them. It's right off the highway.
There was a lot of people that have never seen drifting, or wanted like didn't even know about the event. They just came because they saw it on the side of the
Right.
highway.
So it's right. It's literally right on Southern Boulevard. So there was traffic, people's trying to stop because the drifting was literally, I'd probably say within a few hundred feet, because the way the South Florida Fairgrounds is lined up and where the drifting section was.
Yeah.
The only thing that was in between the drift course and South Florida Fairgrounds was a fence and maybe like a 2-lane road where the guys were coming out of the pits and getting in line.
Yeah.
So it was like right in people's face as they're driving by. And Southern Boulevard is a very busy road.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So like if you're from Miami, it's equivalent to like 441 or US 1 or where, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
So the location was great. I really think it was a great location. So anyways, like I was saying, it's basically like that race wars vibe. That's what they're trying to accomplish. And this one, they accomplished it. I heard they had like 5,000 or 6,000 people at the one in Arizona, or maybe 4,000. I forget what the number was. They had a good amount of people. I have to say we had at least 6,000 or 7,000 people there.
There was a
Yeah.
ton of people.
It was insane.
The crowd was packed around the drifting, and then when I went to go get food, there was a There was like at least a 20-person line on every food truck.
Right, and they had several food trucks there.
Yeah,
so
right,
they had food trucks, they
A
had
beer garden.
a beer garden, and they had cars from all different. They had classic cars, they had exotic cars, they had imports, they had domestic, they had trucks, jack lifted trucks. They had everything. Taxi Garage was out there running their crazy carts.
Yeah, people were doing that. As well.
There was a line. There was a massive line to go on those things. So they did phenomenal. The people that were around the drifting had the majority of the spectators for the most part around it. So this event, which I believe has been around since 2018.
Yeah.
And they've raised, I think, a little over probably now, definitely over $160,000 that goes towards the Reach Out Worldwide Foundation. But they bring in some big names. So Cody Walker's there, and he's running along with Randall and a couple other, and they're all the guys that run the Reach Out Worldwide. And then Bear Jackson's one of the sponsors. Yokohama Tire is one of the sponsors. Some of the smaller sponsors like Mod Fine, U.S. Drift Circuit, because Chris Jackson ran the drifting event, so he handled that end. Then we had Liqui Moly was there. Redline Oil was there. Who else was there? I'm trying to think. I mean, Bear Jackson, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I said them so many times, but for the most part, those are the major sponsors there.
McGuire's.
McGuire's. That's right. That's the one I was starting to think of. So McGuire's was there as far as Liqui Moly. Yeah, I said that already.
Okay.
But they all got it, and they just been putting the show on, and they're building the show bigger and bigger every time. They're going to Tokyo, I think, next. I think they said they're going to, or soon.
Going to Texas.
Oh, they're going. That's right. They're going to Dallas
their
next.
Truck stolen.
Huh?
They got a van stolen.
The U-Haul truck, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, the U-Haul truck that had all the event assets,
right,
including the FF huge sign that they have.
Really?
Yeah.
That all got stolen.
Well, welcome to South Florida.
No, they actually got stolen in Texas.
Yeah,
oh, got stolen in Texas?
Yeah,
oh, it's already there.
Yeah, it was already there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it was in like Dallas or Fort Worth that it actually.
But they got a huge welcome. It was unbelievable the amount of people that were there. The cars were great. The DJs were great. They had 3 DJs. They had it was Vincent, Jackal, Arias. Actually, I'm sorry, 5 DJs, because then you had Vibe Skew and Underwood. Vibe Skew and Underwood came on. There was the first set of DJs, and they did a great job. And what I think what found interesting is typically when people perform at these car shows, like nobody comes by the stage.
No.
Right? Everybody's just like, I don't want to hear it, right? Every DJ that came up, more and more people were coming to the stage. And by the time the last DJ, well, actually, when Cody Walker came out, and then they had Ludacris come on, you could see that everybody's like, you could see everybody. And I'm like, Ludacris, I'm on the stage, so I'm having a blast. I'm like, and I know this, I'm like, wow, this is great. Ludacris, I'm like, yeah, I'm dancing, whatever I'm trying to do. I'm old man dancing. I look out, and you could see the look on people's face, like, oh, they're playing Ludacris. And then you hear Ludacris like kind of talking and ad-libbing some of this stuff, right? Like trying to get the people amped up. And then you start people like, what? Wait, that's actually Ludacris. And then just a wave of people rushed the stage, and it was just insane. And Dennis Rodman showed up.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Before we move on, why don't we show people's reaction?
Somebody traveled far to get over here tonight.
Tim's excited.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Because somebody said Ludacris, and that's why I pointed. I was like, yeah.
Yep, there you go. I don't know about the whole music stuff, but hey, Tim was like, hey, everybody,
like, come on, because I don't think people realized who it was at first. Oh, you can't play the music?
Yeah,
of course.
Oh, yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Yeah. So he's rapping. He's Ludacris. He's doing his thing. You guys have the song.
You're trying to be a hype band now.
Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. See, just like that. Yeah. I mean, I was digging it. I was like, this is great. I don't want to just watch somebody jump around. But anyway, so Ludacris comes out, and all the people came flooding the stage, and that was cool. I'd have to say, though, meeting the DJs was all the DJs were just super nice, super awesome to deal with. The DJs during the performance, especially Arias. Like, I felt bad because Arias, they're a couple, right? They're a married couple, and they had their little girl there. They come up, and I didn't like. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I just got right to like, do you need me to announce something? There's something you want me to say special for you, or do you want me to just announce your name? And she's like, "Oh, how you doing?" She gives me a hug. I'm like, "Oh, I feel like such a jerk." Yeah. like I didn't take my time to say, "Hey, how you doing?" Super nice, super nice. And then they rocked it. They did a good job. I had a good time up there, and you could see that I was actually on the Instagram. I think I did a little video. I was on stage with them and trying to get up and close. And the end of the live stream, that's actually what it was. The end of the live stream, you'll see Arias, and that was pretty cool. So Fuel Fest, if it's coming in your area, you really got to check it out.
Yeah,
it is. It was great. Now, as far as what was going on with the judging and the car shows, is like, was there a lot of how was the competition? I don't really know the specifics of whether it was just like a show and shine. I know Cars and Coffee Palm Beach was there, right, helping with the event. And it just ended up being like a lot of local organizers collaborating in order to help Fuel Fest produce this massive event that it was.
Yeah.
I really was not expecting that turnout. It was really good. Really good. So
awesome. Just an update on Paul. He is able to drink water now.
I made it.
All right. So it wasn't that bad.
No. So yeah. I mean, it's bad, but it's not like I eat a lot of hot stuff, so it's not.
Okay.
Really, it's bad.
All right. We gotta amp it up next time.
But if that was bad, then it would be really bad because like that's a long freaking time. So I think you need to, if we're gonna make it bad, lower the time.
Well, so that's the thing is, yeah. If I had got that other hot sauce, I would have given you milk and like water and let you just deal with it. But I would have put it over a dozen wings and you had to eat all dozen. So you got off easy.
Everything he ate.
You got off easy, my friend. You got off easy. But anyways, Fuel Fest, definitely check it out. Great event.
Yeah.
I really can't. And Chris did a great job with the drifting. That, from what I could tell, went off flawless. Adam LZ was there. Not Matt the Ginge. But TJ Hunt was there. Colette was there.
Matt the Ginge was there.
Oh, was he there?
He just wasn't driving.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, he wasn't driving, but we also had, which I thought was pretty cool, is the newest member of Jackson Performance, Jay, the drifter.
Yes.
13 years old, been drifting I think since he was 10 or 11, and he was doing great. And he had a Burgundy Vet, and he's doing a good job out there.
Yeah.
Really doing a really good job out there. He, from what I understand, he's competed up in Canada. That's where he lives, but he spends his time split between Canada and here South Florida, and he joined the Jackson Performance team. So his car will be wrapped hopefully soon. I think this week or next week. So definitely. Great job. Jay did a really good job. It was fun to watch him. Good to meet him. Nice kid. It's like he's 13 years old. Right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh my gosh, I'm 3 times your age. 4 times probably. No, yeah, I think 4 times your age. What the hell?
Just want to catch up with some of the comments. Guillermo Rodriguez writes, "Dope shirt, Tim."
Why, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you recognize it right off the bat,
of
I'm
course.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
I still represent. I don't have one. Maybe one day I'll get another one, but right now I can only dream.
And another comment from Richard Ortiz, who writes, "They should try to make it more of competition and like a Comic-Con style with drivers and cars. So maybe like having panels, perhaps, where we have like drivers like do interviews, like in like Q&A sessions.
Like Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what Comic-Con they do interviews with like people that are
in the movies,
and right. I mean,
or
that's
the
right,
comic book writers, or
right?
or
right,
TV show actors or producers. Yeah, they do a whole big, like before a movie comes out, they'll have a big panel, like, and everybody will be talking, and they'll take questions from the crowd, and reveal maybe little bits here and there of the movie or how it was produced or whatever, or made. But as far as drivers, that might be pretty interesting to see some drivers talk, or other people that are involved in the car community.
Hey, it could work because you know how like a lot of these drivers, they wait for a certain time period to reveal deliveries for the year. So they could be something like this, where Comic-Con style, where they reveal delivery when they're on their panel. I don't know, maybe.
Well, so what I have to say to that is none of us thought it was going to be the massive success that it was.
Right.
I don't think Jackson did. I know I for sure didn't. I don't know if you guys did or not. I don't think Taxi Garage thought it was. I thought everybody was.
I didn't think it was going to have as many people as it did.
Spectators. Like, I knew there was going to be a lot of cars because Cars and Coffee was involved.
Right.
And Bear Jackson was well. So I was like, okay, they're going to have a lot of cars. They're nice cars. There's probably going to be usually a lot of times it's just the car owners and their immediate family or friends. This was not that. It reminded me of when we did the U.S. Drift Circuit event at the stadium. We had almost 4,000 people show up.
Yeah.
And it was a show that, because where it was located, we had a line of people to get in, and this is reminding me of that day.
Yep.
Very similar, right? It was in people's faces. It was centrally located. It was something that people could do driving by. Hey, I have some time. Let's go check that out. Come by for a few hours. But like I said, as the night goes on or the car show goes on, people start leaving and it dwindles down. By the end of the event, like most people are gone. When Arias was like, when they were finished, there was still quite a few hundred people still at the stage.
Yeah.
It wasn't as like when Ludacris there, that one was at its peak.
Right.
After Ludacris left, the vast majority stayed there probably because Arias went on for about an hour and a half. So I probably for the first 45 minutes of them performing, the stage area was still packed. But after about that, maybe about an hour before the show, some cars started leaving. But still up until until I said, all right, guys, thanks for coming, there were still hundreds of people by the stage.
Yeah.
So to go back to my point earlier is stuff like that. We didn't even think about planning stuff like that. And I don't think Chris planned on doing a competition or making it into something else because we didn't really know what to expect. Right. You saw the live stream from was Arizona, the one previous from last year.
I believe so.
It was really hard to gauge exactly what's going on because the live stream was like, unfortunately, it was like hours of
It was different. It was different.
Yeah, it wasn't really, it didn't really capture the essence of what the show was.
I think a competition would be interesting for us, but not interesting for spectators. What was interesting for spectators was the trains.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. So
The
spectator-wise,
trains
right,
was what people loved.
right. Spectator-wise,
5-car
right,
tandems, 3-car tandems is what they liked.
right.
They saw just 2-car tandems and hearing somebody talk about
A judge event is boring. Maybe
it's
do
boring.
like a judge the drivers, like have judges judging the drivers for best run or best thing. Do like a driver competition
Yeah,
alongside
have like
of
an
it, but
award
not
ceremony at
qualifying.
the end.
Qualifying is boring, right? And then doing a competition lining.
would not be
No.
Not in that setting. That is a festival,
Yeah.
right? And you just
not
want
drifters.
everything, right? You just want everything going crazy.
Yeah.
And you want a lot of drifting, nonstop action on the drift course. You want great cars. You want good DJs. You want a lot of food. And I got to interview Craig Jackson, owner of Bear Jackson, so that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
And like I said, Dennis Rodman showed up. Like, what is that, right? So Dennis
He's on
Rodman,
tour.
yeah, he's right. But I mean,
But it was
just
random.
But it was so random. Like they didn't know. They're like, oh my gosh, here's Dennis Rodman tour bus, and he gets out, and you're like, what the hell? I'm like standing right next to Dennis Rodman. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what is going on here? It just blew my mind. And when Ludacris, we didn't know Ludacris was coming on, or I didn't know until maybe like 5 or 10 minutes before I went on stage. And then it was like Cody Walker's gonna come on stage, and then he's gonna bring Ludacris. So that was like, are you kidding me? You can't really replicate that. Like Cody Walker's running, so he has all these relationships, right? So you know.
Last time we were that close to Ludacris was Fast and Furious.
when we snuck on the set of Fast and Furious 2.
Really?
Yeah, so
Tell us that story.
Yeah, me and Tim were on the set.
There was a bunch
in
of us.
Miami.
Mike.
We were on the set in Miami, and we were right at that scene where they're
we said,
right at the
fire
beginning.
him up!
Yeah, right at the beginning. That's where we were at, where he's like in front of his shop and stuff like that, and they're about to race, and they do the whole race scene. Well, that was all down. Where was that?
That was the
In
design
Miami.
district.
Design district. So that's we were right there, and they fed us lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
Well, not that night. We only ate
Not that night, but
if we had found it earlier, we had. So basically, what happened
We
is
snuck on. Yeah, you go
we
ahead.
snuck on the set. So they did a casting call for Too Fast and Too Furious in Miami at the Homestead Speedway. I was there. Of course, we know I was doing a lot of car shows back then, so we knew everybody in the car show, like all the people that always did the car shows. So we knew everybody. Going down there, when our friends got picked and they said, "Oh, we're going to be down here," they're filming. I forget what we were doing, but there was probably like 8 of us.
Yeah.
And we said, well, let's go down there because we knew people that were on set. It's like, yeah, you just walk on set. So we drove down there, parked the cars in with all the extras parking lot, and walked on set. Literally, when Too Fast and Too Furious comes on the screen, the banner, you could see me and Paul walking underneath the letters of Too Fast and Too Furious. when the opening scene where Ludacris comes out and he's like puts his hands up and he's like, fire him up, whatever he said. Me and Paul are literally standing right in front of Ludacris, like
when the
right
motorcycles come in the shot, I almost got hit with one of their wheels.
Yeah,
as he's doing an endo,
right,
flipping them backwards.
Yeah, so it was and we just hung out there and had food and stuff. It was great. We were extra. We didn't get paid, but we didn't care. We're like
But then Tim did get picked for an extra, his car and him. So we were on set for
for the garage
scene.
Yeah.
So
So
they
that
fed-
I got paid, and
They
that
fed
was
you breakfast.
that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. And I used my car. I got paid for it. That was an interesting day. So this is like full circle for me, right?
Yeah.
Like, so it was pretty cool.
Nice.
You know, I was trying to see if I can get an autograph, but they were so busy. Cody Walker they were shuffling him around all over the place. I didn't bother with it. But
You could have had right next to Michelle Rodriguez.
I know. Well, that's why I said get Michelle Rodriguez. If I get Ludacris and Cody Walker singing, should that
You
be?
can get your car up to 30 grand then.
Yeah, 30 grand. 30 grand on that steering wheel, buddy.
But first he has to find the ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
there's
that's
plenty of
right.
ratchets laying around. Live in Fort Lauderdale. Anyhow, for the most part, if it comes to your area, check it out. What we would like to see is Fuel Fest invest more in promoting the live stream.
Yeah.
I think that was a missed opportunity, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand kind of why, but I think that the live stream, like we see with Clutch Kickers, has the possibility of increasing that
Presence?
not the presence, but the notoriety of it.
Mm-hmm.
In all reality, the Fuel Fest is going to be, the majority of people are going to go there are going to be locals or people that are vacationing, that are in the area, or going to be people that drive, like Adam LZ or other special guests that come in. But for the most part, 90% of the spectators there are going to be locals, right? I don't see why you couldn't promote the live stream geographically. I think we were talking about this, right? So if it's in Florida, promote the live stream in California, Texas, Canada, whatever, all these other places, because that online presence is going to be great for sponsors. Sponsors are going to write, I mean, okay, the sponsors reached 7,000 spectators that were there and like 1,000 views on the live stream. Clutch Kickers, how many views did it get?
Oh, my
Like
goodness.
during the day, it's like 25, 30,000, I think. Something like that.
Give or take.
Yeah.
But then after like 2 weeks, they're up over 50,000, I think.
Yeah.
So that's 50,000 views, people watching, looking at your sponsors. I think it's a missed opportunity. So I'm hoping that they start to change that, because I would love to be able to watch it.
Yeah, of course.
Right? If they're going to Tokyo or they're going to Texas, I'd like to be able to. Well, I'm sure they're going to have a live stream, but you're going to have to know that it's there. You're going to have to know when it is, and you're going to have to tune in intentionally. But you're not going to get notified on Instagram, because they were blowing up the Instagram, Facebook with Fuel Fest everywhere. You couldn't have a feed and not know it was coming.
Yeah. Grid Life does a live stream, and people watch it. You know, and it's not besides the time attack and the racing,
But it's a big track.
The drifting isn't competition, and people still want to watch. So I mean, it's like, Fuel Fest could do the same thing, and possibly get close to the same numbers.
As long as there's some guys screaming out Matt the Ginge all the time.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comments, and there's people like in the comments saying, "I don't think that's Matt the Ginge."
Oh, you're reading the comments from Fuel Fest?
Well, no, in the video,
Yeah.
the live stream, there's like 3.
Sorry.
The green 350Z is TJ Hunt, by the way, not Matt the Ginge. Looks like TJ Hunt.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know.
You're supposed to be the kid with all the information.
I don't know
Exactly.
their
You're not living up
cars.
to your name. What's the matter with you?
I wasn't fed the information, so.
Well, you're getting fed something else.
Oh, I know. It's it's great.
Always feed you something.
Actually, hold that thought.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
While he's getting set up, why don't we actually go over some of the runs, some of the things that happened at that event? So let's see what's
You got
this
some
going on over
interesting-
here.
I love that BMW.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we tapped the wall?
yeah. Barn built, always putting on a show.
I don't understand why Chelsea says they're slow.
What, the E30s?
Yeah.
Well, and always put on a great show. He's trying to reach out.
Well,
and
then it
touch
looks
somebody.
slow over here.
Didn't have any problem catching up with anybody.
Yeah.
I miss my E30. I'll tell you what.
I mean, he got like several of these runs.
Oh yeah, this one got a little messy here.
Yeah, it's got a little sloppy. A little sloppy.
Let's see.
Oh, this is the tap. Wall tap.
Yeah, Sam, which I didn't even know that was who was driving that car, but yeah, he was tapping the wall a couple times that day, and it was doing really well.
This angle, you'll get it.
Yeah.
You get to see it.
So they should be coming up pretty soon.
Look at all
Here we
that
go.
tire dust, man. I didn't realize how much.
Boom.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that
was
one
a
did
little rough.
affect. Yeah, that one did affect this
a
line.
little rough.
Here's Jay the Drifter out front with
No,
drifting.
that's Louis Lance.
Louis Lance? Oh,
Yeah.
my apologies.
Yeah, but Henry was getting a lot of seat time that day, and
Yeah,
you
he
could
was.
see he was progressing throughout the day and like looking really good.
Holy cow, that E30 is getting so much freaking angle, dude.
But man, one of the better sidecar tandems we've seen today. Oh, especially with Christian.
Yeah, see, freaking E30's on them. Look at Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Bill was doing really good.
I think that was Bill's second event with that car as well. Second or third, but he was shredding in that thing.
Freaking,
That's Duarte up front, Leo in the middle, and who's that in the back?
that's Adam.
Adam Ginkle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His car is so beat to hell, man.
Yeah, but he drives it.
He
Like,
drives the living hell out of it.
yeah.
I want to know if it's an HR or not.
No, his is
Is it a rev up?
I think it's a rev up.
Man, it looks like it still has way much more horsepower than mine does.
Yeah, Duarte was having issues this event because he did some like last minute changes.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what the hell happened there?
He
Oh, he
beat it
beat
right
it.
there.
Yeah.
A lot of drift action.
What a shame there. Randy was killing it all day though.
Oh, there you go. I put the hot sauce on him.
Happy birthday, dear Noel. Some kind of blowout, so you're not gonna. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hang on, just hold on. Let me get this on frame.
Oh wait, sorry.
Does a wish have to be public?
Yes,
All right.
so it doesn't come true.
Okay. All right, hang on. He's getting me in
All right,
frame.
all right, there you
before
go.
we
All right, Noel it's his birthday,
69.
69,
69 years old.
69 years old for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Make a wish.
All right, my wish is to drift my car this year.
All right, good
So-
wish. Good, sounds good to me.
All
Come
right.
on, blow you
Just don't
bastard.
spit all over it.
Yeah, just
I'm
don't
trying
spit
not-
on him because I want one too. Oh, your car. You're not driving this year.
Whoa.
He's not driving this year. He didn't blow him out in one shot.
not
So,
driving.
so maybe next year.
All
All right.
Stop, because that's pretty realistic.
All right, guys, choose a donut.
Now
All the tracks will be
I'm going
closed
with the
by the
good
time
one
you
here,
drive.
I'm going with the good old Boston creamer.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it right here. There you go.
Paul, you want one?
Sleep
want
right
one?
there, dude.
Okay.
we'll
all
get
right,
one.
I don't know if
We'll get
anybody
one
else-
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you,
Happy
guys.
birthday.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah, put it in your mouth. Look at that.
I know you're hoping like
All
the
in,
cream to
yeah.
go like, oh.
Well, that'll come. Literally. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Back to the videos.
Yeah, we're
Back to
going
the
over
videos.
some of the runs that I picked out from the event.
Ah.
So let's.
Oh, look at it. It's
So let's go
the barn
back
built,
and
right?
take a look at this.
Wow, it's getting loud here. Getting loud.
Colin.
The E30, man. It does. I want one again.
It does things to you, huh?
Well, he's turbocharged, so you get some more power behind you.
No, it'll never look like that. And his car doesn't even look nice. It looks great.
I know he's never has a prime. I know. Right, here we go. Who was the yellows? Ooh.
The yellow Corvette is Leo Alvarado.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's Leo.
No.
He just wrapped his car in yellow and then put graphics on it.
Yeah, good. Looks good.
Yeah, looks good.
And he tapped the wall earlier that day too.
Mm.
And I kind of,
Oh, look at who that
Good
is.
old
Yeah.
takeover queen.
oh boy.
He actually ran into Calvin over by the Bear Jackson. I didn't recognize him. He started talking. I'm like, wait. And I was like, oh, that's right. Like, it didn't click.
Yeah.
I do it a lot. Like, I'll run and start talking to somebody. I don't realize who I'm talking to. And then I'm like, dang it. I'm such a jerk.
He did it to LZ.
Yeah, does that? Look at Bradley. Gosh, look at Smokey's putting
Yeah,
out. Like, I
people-
think one time people couldn't, like,
Yeah.
they were spinning out because they couldn't see.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Almost a little come off. But he's being followed by Duarte Viana of Drift HQ in that beautiful
And it's like he's getting followed by Duarte, so it's not even like, look, he
Look
can't
at
see
Look at
it.
Lee with left foot brake in there.
It doesn't matter. I'm just still, even before that, he was billowing out smoke.
Yeah, he
No,
was.
he's definitely building out smoke, but
Okay.
But they are two almost identical cars, though.
Yeah, but his is green.
And one has intercoolers in it. Was it oil coolers?
Oil coolers, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's one is green, one's black. Okay.
Yeah. It's just a very weird green, so depending on the way you're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm colorblind too, so like I can't really have a hard time distinguishing colors. It was a good event.
Yeah, it was great. And look at the way the wall was lined with people. I mean,
Insane.
That's the best thing about the event is that you were able to put your car against the wall with people there. That was the greatest thing about County Line is that slapping the wall,
Yeah.
throwing the car at the wall type
Now,
thing.
just so people know, there was a bicycle fence
Yeah.
about 12 feet away from the wall, so people
Yeah.
weren't on the wall.
But
yeah.
There's good old Randy. Randy.
Randy is always putting on people's
Yeah.
door. He got a little lost there, but he comes right
Ooh.
back.
Gosh, those
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 bumps
bumps
were
are
evil, man. I'm
bad.
telling you. That car squats so
It
much.
does. It does. It's nice.
He is a pro driver. Matt the Ginge not letting
The ginger.
Sorry.
Matt the ginger.
Not the ginge.
It's you weren't even saying his name right, even if he wasn't even there. But he.
Chris Irving and Colin Arundel.
Oh, it was the cluster.
I'll tell you, those barn built guys, they know how to.
Henry does pretty good, man. He's pretty consistent. He's getting more. He drives a lot. Like every time he goes over, he gets a lot of laps.
Yeah, he was getting a ton of laps that
Yeah.
event, and I mean, you could see he was getting better and better and better
Yeah.
each lap. It was good.
He's definitely getting more consistent, so it's good to see that. I think I don't know if he's. I know he's competing at the U.S. Drift Circuit stuff. So
Yeah. Oh, that is close.
It
looked. Did they make contact
Matt the
there?
Ginge.
Matt
Look
the-
at Matt the Ginge.
We're
He's
gonna
spun
just
out.
keep going on with this. I get it. All right.
You were the you kept on saying
Sorry,
it. So.
I was not informed.
Whoa.
Yeah, Bruno was another one that tapped the wall before the live stream happened. He hit it pretty hard.
What the hell?
So, but luckily he was able to get back out there.
Yeah, because that car's start 3, so that's Matt. Matt had a little tussle with the wall earlier today, but
There you
We
go.
saw this already. Come on.
Matt, a little tussle. Tussle Matt.
yeah, you can see that there's certain
Matt the
parts of
tussle.
course that are very bumpy.
Ooh.
I mean, he tapped a couple times today.
Yeah.
That day.
I believe that's TJ Hunt.
I believe that's TJ.
It's so low, it's sparking up when it hits
So
some
it sparks?
bumps.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell is it? It must be hitting the exhaust.
Yeah, it was so low that the exhaust was hitting.
40 outside. Nice and close.
That's Alex Puig.
Yeah, Alex.
That's what we like to see, is where that it really makes that big of a difference.
Oof. I thought he was gonna spin for a second there.
Emerald Coast Dragway, when it was still around,
That's
that-
what I was trying to do,
that
but it
track,
can't do that with the
when it got
freaking
cold, it
so
got
much
cold.
You
weight.
don't. You don't have. You need like another horsepower, 100 horsepower to get that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird to say that something cold has more drift than
Well,
something
see, I mean,
hot,
Salvio spins.
Yeah.
Whenever he spins.
I never
where
spun.
that it really makes a
Good point.
difference. We know that
Yeah, that
Emerald
car's
Coast
snappy.
Dragway, when it
I
was-
love that about E30.
that
Yeah,
track,
it's
that track,
great.
When it got cold, it
Slows
got
down a lot, though.
grippier.
Yeah.
Look at all the tire.
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot.
You know, and I thought Sebring like last year or 2 years ago, I thought that was bad. There was a lot of tire.
I know my car didn't move out of the pits and it was covered, like covered.
It was insane.
Paul Walker's brother.
Well, Diana, her whole face.
Oh, I know.
She
Poor
was-
Diana.
She looked
She-
like she was
yeah.
cleaning chimneys.
Look like a chimney sweep.
Chimney sweeping.
Ooh, Henry.
That's fun.
Henry's been going
Ooh,
nonstop.
Henry.
Yeah.
Ooh, Henry. Oh, Henry. That's a candy bar.
It is a candy bar.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Oh, what's going on
You
there?
didn't get like one. This is like there's not one of
Like you wouldn't believe.
Jay the Drifter or whatever.
Because TJ has
Right on that wall, right on that
Oh,
wall.
what was
Man, he
that?
keeps on like I don't know what the
Out
hell.
here,
I love that
Ah,
thing.
that-
I
I
love
said
that
$1
thing.
million row over
I
there.
think it's so
Yeah,
cool.
Just $1 million row. Just ridiculous money on those cars.
Yeah.
And classic cars and exotic cars and trucks and everything.
That is the
out here.
coolest thing
As you
ever.
see, Chris Irvin leading it. Who's behind him?
Jeez, holy
Who's that?
cow! I'm gonna smoke he's
Oh,
putting out.
There you go.
Yeah. And then you
Member
got
of the barn
Duarte.
built. And then Duarte, oh,
Was there
that's
contact?
close there. Oh, it looks like pretty close there. Here they come, and they're on the final turn. Look at that E30 ripping it. E30, E36, E36, and 350Z. Nice tandem as they make their way throughout the track. Chris Irvin leading it.
Tell you what, the E30 is like freaking monster truck high though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, well, he has to do it because the way the
got
rear
it. It's got
toe.
18s. Yeah.
Was there
No, he said 17s. It looks like 18s.
It looks like freaking
Yeah, they
18s.
look huge on that car. 17s are really big.
E30, E36, E36, and 350Z. Nice tandem as they make their way throughout the track. You get a taste of it. So next,
Ooh, that bump was wicked.
if they're out
That bumper.
That bumper.
you got to check them out. Out
Man,
there, we
where's
got
that drone
Randy Noah
footage, man?
ripping it.
Freaking
Randy
hell.
That's a good question.
Noah.
70 Shelby GT350 out there. Really nice looking car.
Yeah.
They even have movie cars.
Matt the Ginge.
Oh, TJ Hunt, Adam LZ.
Matt the Ginge.
Those Corvettes bully him around. He's going to go and put it right on their door either way.
Yeah, look at Randy. Freaking.
Yeah, Randy.
Here's the last one.
Yeah, they got so many laps, dude. It wasn't even freaking. Like, it was not fair.
I know. But you got to run. You got to get some runs. At least got to drive.
Yeah.
I was planning on trying to get some laps. I probably could have got a couple laps if I didn't freaking lose my lock. I couldn't change my rear wheels.
All right, so tell us what happened, because you were talking about getting ready, getting the car prepped and ready, wrapped, tires,
Right.
good to go for the event.
Right.
The car was there.
Yep.
But
It failed.
why did it not make its way onto the track?
Basically, got the car there, met Jackson at his shop, picked up my car nice and early, got it on the trailer. I had the tires from the previous event, so the tires were completely bald, threads showing. Had tires mounted and headed to the show. Now, I actually changed one of the rear tires because one of the rear tires, when I was sitting in front of my house, they didn't hold air. So I had to grab one of the other wheels that I had left over from the last drift event that had bald tire on it and swap that out. Now, when I did that, which was probably like 2 days, or actually the day before, or 2 days before I dropped the car, went to take the car to the wrap guy, which was Paradise Auto Styling. Shout out to them because he did a good job trying to get the car done in time for the show. And he actually showed up and started cutting some of the stickers like by hand for the chrome and stuff. So shout out to him for sure, Kennedy at Paradise Auto Styling. So anyways, I usually keep my lock. And I know I shouldn't have a lock on the wheels. Every time I go to an event, every time I go to an event, I'm like, okay, I got to get rid of this lock because one day I'm going to lose the key and I'm going to get stuck, right? But then I park the car and I don't touch it until the next event. So then I go to the event and I'm like, I got to get rid of this lock, right? And then I don't touch it. And then, I forget next event. And this has just been 2 years repeating that same thing. Well, it finally came back to bite me because I could not find the lock. I called my wife. She was coming to the event. I had her on FaceTime going through my drawers here, and I saw a lock. I was like, oh, that must be it. Babe, grab that. So she brings it to me. Wasn't the right one. I don't even know why I have that one. I don't even know what that goes to, but apparently I had a spare lock that fits something that I have no idea what it fits. That didn't fit. And then I was telling Ben before the show, like I was driving back from Cape Coral today. And I'm like, you ever get like you know you're missing something, you can't remember where it is, and all of a sudden you get this flashback of the last time you saw it?
Yeah.
So like on the way back, I'm like, I had this flashback, and I don't know if it's real or not, right? I just had this flashback, and I, for some reason, had this flashback of me throwing the socket and the key in the passenger seat and the key bouncing and going in between the seat and the center console.
Oh no.
And I don't remember if I looked there. I looked underneath the seat. I looked underneath everything. I looked through everything. My wife looked. We looked in the doors. I looked all over on the driver's side seat. I pulled the cushions out thinking maybe I got in the cushions. Couldn't find it. So I bet you it's in the car. I was just
Somewhere where my ratchet is, I'm sure it's there.
No, I don't know where your ratchet. I'm telling you it's in your garage.
We have a picture of it.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have it. I'm telling you, I bet you it's in your garage. I bet you it's in your garage. But anyways, yeah, maybe they're somewhere commingling.
You're right.
So anyways, yeah, so I didn't drive because I couldn't find my key. And I think a little bit of it was the anxiousness because I knew I didn't have much time to drive because I was on the stage like every 45 minutes or every hour. I had to go to the stage, which was about 10 minute walk. And then they also wanted roaming footage on the live stream.
Yeah.
So I was trying to do that, and just being on the stage wasn't the only thing. I was also doing interviews, right? I had to interview Liquid Molly, I interviewed Mod Find, and I interviewed Craig Jackson. I interviewed Nostalgic. Is that what they're called?
Auto Parts.
Auto Parts. Yeah, I interviewed them real quick, just quick. So I was trying to get as much live stream footage behind the scenes in the VIP room as well for those people that are watching the live stream. It was just too much. It was just too much. So I had like a window of like an hour where I could try to get a couple laps in. So I was all just flustered trying to do that. And then, and even in that, Randall was calling me like, "Hey, are you guys going to like, are you going to start roaming the live stream around?" So it was just too much. Yeah. And then since I didn't have it, I was just like, I was ruffling through everything. You know, when you're in a panic, you're trying to find something. So it just didn't work out. So I don't know. Next time, I think I was talking to Ben about this before. Maybe I'll do the emceeing, or maybe we'll just I'll dedicate myself only to the live stream.
Yeah, it'd been better that way. You could have stopped him from all the ginge.
Yeah, I could have stopped. I could have stopped the overflow of gingeness, and got some laps in, got some in-car footage. I would have had time to get some in-car footage, driving around the track. Next time, it seems like they want us back for next time, so that'll be fun.
Yeah,
hopefully they come back soon, because I actually liked it, even though there's like obstacles. The track was fun.
Right, it was open, really not much. Fun. It was simple, not real high speed, good for tandems. It's good. It's an exciting, right? It's an exciting, fun layout.
Yeah,
Chris did a great job of setting it up.
Yeah,
really did.
Yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, I would have liked to been get a couple laps in and focus more on the live stream. Yeah.
Let me catch up with some comments over here. Let's see. Guillermo wrote, "Is that Bill? Like old school Bill Stinger Bill?"
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
Bill.
that was
and
Bill.
The E46.
E46. He actually bought that car, with the angle kit and everything like that. And now he has his work cut out for him to. Can I talk about this? So when we're at the last PBIR event, that's just hilarious, because Bill is just like, whatever he's thinking comes out his mouth, right? Yep. So he bought the car with the LS motor in it, with the rear mount radiator and everything. So I walk up and I was like, I go, "Oh wow!" I go, "Billy." He's like, "I bought it." Because I didn't do it. He goes, I just bit the bullet and I just bought it, right? and I was like, well, I go, first thing I look at, the radiator, the fans are blowing right on the fuel cell. I go, how are you gonna, we know Harry Tavola had a lot of issues with overheating his fuel and causing problems, right? Especially on the high RPMs.
And then the kid showed up.
Well, so that's what I'm getting to. So, we're talking about it, and Bill's like, yeah, I don't know what the kid was thinking. This is definitely, this got some problems here and there, and he's going through it. And the kid shows up. Oh yeah. He goes, yeah. And he's like, oh, hey, what's up? He's like, there's some sketchy stuff in this car, man. He's like, there's some sketchy stuff. And the guy's like, oh yeah, I just had to do. He's like, no. He goes, you did it intentionally. He goes, there's some, and it looks like you planned it out too. He's like, but he was so you intentionally did it wrong. And you did it wrong well. Just the way he was saying these things. And then I go, you ever have a problem with the fuel cell getting hot? He's like, no, never. And Bill's like, yeah, that's going to be a problem. I have a feeling that's going to be a problem. Everything the kid said, Bill's like, no, you're wrong. He goes, but I'm going to send it anyways, right? And he was like, what did you do that for? He's like, I couldn't believe you did this. And he goes, oh yeah, that's a hard time doing it. He's like, yeah, that's pretty stupid. You gotta love Bill. And he wasn't it wasn't he wasn't being malicious, right? But he was just saying, no, he was saying it in a nice way, but he wasn't, it was Bill. So that was great. So that E46, Bill's working his way through it.
Beat the hell out of it.
It is.
I was sitting in line behind it, and it's just pissing water out of the overflow, just shooting out like a stream. Yeah. And it's doing that for 5 minutes. I'm like, should I say anything? Should I tell him?
I don't know.
And then it started dribbling down. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's done. Yeah. It pissed it all itself out.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's kind of story behind that. So Bill's working his way through it, but it's good to see him driving again.
Yeah. And he drove it like a freaking madman.
Oh, he is a madman. He is. Oh, yeah. It's the Bill we've always known and loved.
Yeah.
Minus the McDonald's cup. Hey, no, he does. I don't see him drinking, while he's driving like he used to.
There's no McDonald's cup.
There's no, And maybe it's a thermos. I don't know.
Who knows? By the way, you're getting some birthday wishes, Noel, from Guillermo and Richard.
Thank you guys.
It's a good thing for that.
Do you like that cream-filled donut?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Yeah, but she was.
The way it slid down your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim filled that one himself.
I did. Personally injected.
All right,
the
gentlemen,
filling.
can't calm down now. Calm
Okay.
down.
All right.
Question from Guillermo for Noel. What's going on with the Mustang?
It's sitting.
Rage quit.
No.
Rage quit.
It's
Nope.
still sitting in the garage. I'm gathering some money to get some parts
He's-
fixed on it.
He's
The-
stamping furiously.
yeah.
He's stamping everything.
Things are gonna change with my job, and hopefully that means something better. And hopefully I could finish this car very quickly and get it on the track.
Well, that'll be great.
Yeah, I want to drive with you guys. Like I'm dying to drive with you guys. It's
Don't get a wheel lock, by the way.
no. I'm changing those as soon as I can.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
you
have
have.
them.
Yeah. And you know what the
There
dumb,
you go.
You know what the dumb thing is? I leave the.
I can think of several,
it's-
but yeah.
It's I leave it's a spline lock, and I leave it with my impact gun that I use to take the wheels off. And sometimes I just leave it at home and I just drive the car off and I don't think about that.
But they're all splines.
They're all splines.
Yeah, but that's fine. If I had all splines, everybody has a spline lock. I have spline locks in my truck. Chris
Yeah.
has spline locks. Mine isn't a spline lock. Mine is like that, like it has 5 lobes that are offset kind of thing, and you need that
that's-
key. Yeah,
Oh yeah, those are
right.
really
And it's only
bad.
one, right? So I can get 4 off, but I couldn't get the 5th one off.
That sucks.
Yeah, I was stupid.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Going back to the comments, Cody Hughes writes, TJ's green Z used to be Chris Mesker's red Z.
Oh, really?
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So
Really? They did a good job.
Shout out to
I would have
Cody.
never have guessed that. Of course, I never saw it underneath the hood though. Unless they painted it underneath the hood too. But
I didn't get close to that car.
nice.
But shout out to Cody. We've been doing a lot of Forzaing this week. So
the Dookie Dingo.
yeah, Dookie Dingo.
Dookie Dingo. Going back, hang on. Guillermo writes, Colette has gotten so much better over the last year. Richard wrote, her new engine is beast. We'll see if she can handle it. And Guillermo asks, I wonder what motor is inside that E30. And the E30 has to be tall to grip up. The earlier models have the higher wheel arches, which make them look even higher, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
they hold more tire.
It's an M20.
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah, it's M20.
It's M20
boost.
boosted M20.
Yeah.
It's
And
a
it's been
boosted
on-
M20 and
Just like what I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
Metal bumper E30s can fit a 255 Outback stock metal, unlike the plastic bumper ones.
Oh, wow.
So, I
didn't
mean,
know
the
that.
more you know.
the wheel arches on the back of the earlier ones are completely different than the new ones. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's good to know that now nobody can afford them and drift them anymore. But
Yeah.
Chris has one of the few out
Yeah.
there.
No, he has a late model. So he's got the plastic bumper.
Jackson still
Really?
has mine.
I
His
thought
is-
it had the chrome bumper in the back.
No, he's plastic. He's
Oh.
got a plastic bumpers. That's Tim's old car, so it was a plastic.
Oh,
No, you're thinking of Jackson. There's
yeah,
Chris Irving and
Jackson.
Chris Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Mine was
Yeah.
mine
You're
was
talking about
a
Chris Irving.
91.
Yeah.
It was the
Chris
first half of
Irving.
91.
Yeah,
Chris
you
Irving's
got the
the
later one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh, Richard wrote, you did great, Tim, as an MC.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. And then, and then this is a response for no. Guillermo wrote, it's all right, bro. My Sylvia is in the garage, waiting more money as well. Good luck with the build, bro. We all want to see you out there shredding finally. Well, I don't know about that.
Shredding. There's no shredding in this.
No.
Let's
no.
see. And Guillermo wrote, M20 is the GOAT.
That's right.
That thing
I agree.
gets beat
Thank
the
you,
hell
Guillermo.
out.
It does gets to be.
Guillermo,
You
I
put
can't even
400 on that and that motor rock all day long. No problem.
Well, thanks, Guillermo, and hopefully we can drive together. Oh, well, he lives in Colorado now. Oof.
Oof.
That's well. Hopefully he can come down over here. So
Or
Or you could go over there
Or
for
I
the
could go over there.
Alpine Fest, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Horizon Alpine Fest. Yeah, that's a really cool event by Grid Life.
Hmm.
That would be something to go to. Hopefully in the future for maybe all of us. We don't know,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Can't even get the freaking clutch kickers. What the hell are you talking about?
You're so negative.
I know.
But that's why we have him here. He balances us out, right? You know,
Okay. You say so.
keeps us realistic, I guess.
I do want to mention though that I was very proud of the whole team as a group. Everybody was representing in their own way. Paul driving, Noel commentating, Tim emceeing, and
You holding on the fort.
yeah, taking care of the whole live stream stuff. Which definitely trying out different things. Most notably the instant replay, which I was curious to see how the system that I got was going to handle it, and I was thrilled to see that it was actually holding it down pretty well. We
Okay.
actually were able to because of the multiple camera angles, we're able to actually capture a lot of moments that we may have missed in one angle, but then because we had the replay, we could go back and play back the other.
It was good.
footage.
It was
Yeah,
good.
and I liked how you had the screen like where it come pop up replay. It wasn't like you were just rewinding it. Like it had the replay had its own little intro, which is cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And that wall cam. I love the wall cam.
Yeah, it was a good
It was
idea.
so good.
It was a good idea. Towards the end, I got a lot of tire stuff and schmutza on the lens. So, but
Yeah, I had to take a good amount of time just to air out all of the dust from all of the
Oh, I can
equipment because
imagine.
it was just all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Sebring. I mean, I wouldn't say it was as bad as Sebring, but it was bad. If not Sebring bad, worse.
Yeah.
Because you always gotta like make sure to like when you get there like to see like where the wind is heading.
mm-hmm.
And I knew that it was gonna be bad because immediately I was like, well, the wind is
blowing
heading
right at
our
us. Yeah,
direction.
right at us. Yeah.
And I was just like,
Oh, boy.
yeah, this is not going to turn out pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what the thing about Sebring is? Sebring, where we're located, we're very close to that wall on the turn 17 track, and everybody's trying to get real close to that wall. And the cars that are billowing smoke, I mean, it's just right in our faces. This track, you can see that they lined cones away from the wall, so the cars weren't coming as close. So like by the time we got the smoke, it wasn't as heavy as what we would get in Sebring. In Sebring, it's just insane. Like everything just was tired.
You guys were just at the transition because you're coming through, and they're going through that bouncy part, and that you don't get much smoke where they're hitting the potholes.
I was wondering, could we set up the live stream in the middle of the intermediate box at Sebring?
Yeah, you could.
I mean, in theory, we could. We have a generator. We could.
I don't see why not. It's possible.
That would keep people out of our way.
We would basically be in our own little island.
Yeah,
our own private getaway.
Island drift session
with martinis and
yes,
little
and some sangria.
But I could see it happening. We have the generator, we have the equipment, we have the tools.
I will have to plan that out.
But I don't know if it would be. I don't know if the track would allow it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Considering the liability and
yeah.
Well, you do have people out there, media personnel with very expensive cameras, so I could picture that.
We'll see.
But
The problem I see is like once you're out there, and like to get out, you have to kind of like stop the event, pretty much, like so that way you can get out back to your car or whatever. So that makes it kind of a nuisance.
That would be a pain, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll figure something out. Yeah. If we're even doing it, we don't even know yet.
That's right. Yes, indeed.
Jackson has to make up his mind.
Jackson, if you're listening, make up your mind.
I definitely want to drive it. That was fun.
You want to drive it?
Sebring was fun as hell.
Sebring looks
just
like
for the fun day.
Well, so Sebring, when they do the Pro-Am, you could still drive.
He's doing fun day, right?
Yeah.
So.
Right. So the one side will be competition, the other track will be practice.
Yeah.
And then so Fuel Fest was a good year starter, really.
Yeah.
It really kind of got the year. I mean, even though we did PBIR, this was a really good boost got a lot of new drifting fans. And the next event is Spring Break Bash, right?
Correct. At Orlando
2
Speed
weeks
World.
at Orlando Speed World, so that'll be nice. And then the end of April, round 1, clutch kickers.
Freaking hell.
I know, but at least it's a lot closer.
Yeah.
Good deal.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about it. So.
All right. Closing remarks in regards to the Fuel Fest. But I think we pretty much covered everything.
Yeah,
correct?
we covered with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're just going to go ahead and move on to our next segment, which is a returning favorite of ours. Let me just get this set up over here so that way we're all acquainted and set up.
Yep.
And
4 picks for you.
Nice.
And then
okay.
hold on, let's see. And wait, where is it? It's time for another rendition of No, the Car Fairy. Haha, that's cool. All right. So again, folks, you know it, you love it. It's No, the Car Fairy, where you get a car buying advice from our resident expert, Mr. Noel Garcia. Happy birthday, by the way, again. And so this time around, we have us a few select vehicles for Noel to review and
Okay.
give you his expert advice. Noel, start off with this wonderful 2004 Nissan 350Z. Your thoughts?
Well,
Oh,
at least
holy.
it's got RPF ones, which
Holy
is nice.
inflation.
Are they real RPF ones though?
Well, yeah. Now they're making some good reps, aren't they?
Yeah,
So,
they are.
some that it's pretty tough to tell, but no, they look real.
Let me take-
It's got 0 miles, so it's brand new. But I can see
0 miles wide.
it's brand new, but the bumper's already falling off.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's been
let's-
sitting in
He's got good
storage.
quality.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at some of the pictures here. So we got that. All right, brand new mismatch panels. All right,
Good, nice.
all right.
Could be the camera angle.
Is it mismatch or just some kind of weird?
No, they're
It could be the shadow. Could be just a shadow, the way it
Oh, no, that's
reflects.
Something freaking weird going on.
yeah. All right. So
Blue now.
those
Yeah,
are
no,
mismatch
Those are
panels.
definitely
Dude.
mismatched panels, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back-
Comes with a lip
What the
and a
hell?
tow hook.
Are those different
And
fenders now?
scratches?
Wait, hold on a second.
All over.
Are-
Wait,
did it
wait,
have
hold on a
fenders?
second.
Got black fenders now?
Yeah. you
Wait,
see-
didn't it have white fenders?
No, but it looks like it had no fenders. If
It
you
did.
It's
does.
got black
It's
fenders.
got
there.
white fenders there, and then now no fenders. No, there's
It's got-
fenders.
It's got black fenders. Keep
It's
on
oh
got
going.
black
yeah, it
fenders.
does have fenders. It's kind of tough
It's
to
just
see.
they're black.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, they're black.
Yeah.
So, wow, that was a quick color change.
Yeah. Well,
Well, what's the
Now-
last one?
Yeah, what's the most recent? I wonder.
Is there a picture
Oh, he's
of a
got the
ratchet
four.
in
He's got the Brembo calipers
so
though
it's-
in front, so that's good.
so it might be an original
And
track
he's got an
edition.
e-brake.
Yeah, he's got the. It looks like he
it's
has
got
the
a
tune.
hydro.
He has
I
the.
see a ice cream cone.
Yeah, but I see the buttons for the
Oh,
switch
yeah,
tunes. So
yeah,
it definitely
yeah.
is tuned. Well, let's go down to the description. See what it says.
Let's take a look and see exactly what's going on here.
Not interested.
Not interested in trades.
Wait,
Oh,
you,
you
did-
went
we-
down
yeah,
too far.
Yeah,
There you
That's
go.
it?
see
Oh,
more.
okay, sorry. I didn't see that.
Drift ready.
Oh, tuned by Martin.
Tuned by Martin, so that's good. D&D cruise control mount, Volante steering wheel, energy quick release, bell handbrake, bell
Oh, there we
diff
go. That's
brace.
better.
That's a good diff brace. Corbeau bucket seat, stock passenger, GK Tech angle kit. From the pictures, it looked like it was just the adapters, but still good enough.
Well, that
to
is
get
the angle kit.
No, because they have a full
They have a
like
full.
low,
They have
lower
arms
con-
and
like,
everything.
yeah,
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
so-
but it's still an angle kit. It's
Yeah.
just not the full kit.
Yeah, Megan Racing headers, ISR test pipes, ISR Y pipe, ISR single exit exhaust, double din radio, Nismo short shifter. I don't
Chick
know.
Magic.
They
Chick
just-
Magic.
Yeah, I guess it's JIC Magic coils because it's kind of off to one
Yeah,
side.
what the hell?
It has a
is this?
JDM DE motor. What does that mean?
It came from Japan.
It came from Japan, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what is that?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything,
Doesn't mean
right?
anything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Wait,
mean
I
anything.
thought like the 350Zs that are sold here have engines that come from Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Well, I mean, I think they're all assembled in Japan, and then just like the engine itself is assembled in Japan, and then they bring it over here, and then they put the car together over here.
Okay.
Well, at least I'll say this.
Okay.
When I worked at Volkswagen, all the engines came from Germany. All the parts came from Germany. They were just all put together here.
Okay.
That's all. It was.
All right.
Okay.
Going back.
So going back to this.
All right.
So it's
So,
got a JDM motor.
yeah, which means nothing.
Nothing.
Uh,
It's
lightweight
like the
flywheel.
lightweight flywheel and a stage 3 clutch.
do.
What
I
does
have
a
a
stage
lightweight
3 clutch
flywheel.
mean? Does that mean it's a $6?
I couldn't tell you. We don't.
That's
know.
what mine is. Mine's a
Yeah.
stage 3 with lightweight flywheel.
Oh, good deal.
So he's asking for 9.5. I think it's a little steep for a D, but then again, these cars in the last 2 years have gone up.
But wait,
crazy.
there's more.
But
Will
there's
come
more.
with stock seats and wheels.
Okay, so hold your opinion on this. Okay,
Yeah, so
now we'll move
the-
on to the next
So
one.
the
Yeah.
RPF
We got 4
ones are
choices
out.
for you. One is
You
a
gotta
very
fix the zoom.
one is a very
can't read.
budget friendly
It's a
choice.
TV.
Okay.
But it's still a choice nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one. And there you go. That's $4,000.
Oh, a Z3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Z3. So that's an option.
But it
right?
does have 182,000 miles. A little high for,
A little higher than the 0
It's
miles.
not high for 96. For
it's
96.
not high for 96, but it's, BMW. So at that, when you start getting close to 200, things start getting a little scary. But is it
It's
the
almost 30
4-cylinder?
years old, so that's fine.
Is it the
I don't-
4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder?
I don't know.
Because
Let's
that
look,
makes a
let's
huge
look through the
difference.
pictures here.
Well, yeah.
Let's take a look at the pictures.
Oh, nice
It
rolling
moves.
shot.
It rolls.
It rolls.
Yeah.
Got a lot of rake.
That it does.
Unless he was slowing down really quick.
It stops?
It stops.
stops?
Yep.
It's good.
That's a good one. It has a steering wheel.
It has a
steering
bubble
wheel.
steering wheel.
Is he taking off or something?
No, I think that's a dash cam.
dash cam. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Good. And that's center console.
Yeah.
So it has a center console.
Yeah.
What is that showing?
The
I don't know.
freaking hell. Who
Anyhow,
does
let's
that?
go to description.
Let's go to description.
Who takes a picture of their car while they're driving?
It's trying to show that it has full interior.
It can drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
All right. If you want to get into drifting, this is your step in the door. Okay.
Wait,
so-
what? What an intro.
Yeah. Well, that's one tough car to get started in, but all right. It has an LSD coilovers, JDM steering wheel.
What you
Sure.
need?
Yeah.
A 7-inch shift knob.
7-inch
You also
shift
need.
knob.
You got a 6-7 inch.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
specific on the
a
size.
full 7
You
inches.
might like it. You
I like
might
it.
need more.
I like the next line. She turns right on every time. What it like?
It
Well,
rips.
I would hope so.
yeah,
And
like
it rips.
right. It,
Because she's got that 7-inch shift now.
Yeah.
Of course, it turns on. It turns right on.
It has a popped coolant line. Okay.
maybe you can pop it back on.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's just
Currently
that.
has a popped cool line.
course,
That's great. So it's overheated.
The car still turns on though.
But it's
I'm throwing in extra set of wheels to the lucky next owner. Shoot me an offer.
So it's $4,000, but obviously
so
needs
it
some work.
overheated.
But
It was
it
on the
doesn't-
highway. It
doesn't
blew
tell
up and
me-
overheated.
Okay. Number one, I'm already like,
Sketch.
yeah, no,
Suspect.
I'm not going with this car already because it doesn't even tell me if it's a 4 or 6 cylinder, which is a huge deal. Those cars, you want the 6 cylinder.
Yeah.
What?
Popped the coolant line, probably overheated the engine, probably blew a head gasket. And
The 7-inch shift knob. I wouldn't trust where that's been.
well,
All right. So next one.
so,
Let's move on to the next one.
unfortunate because the car looks
Okay.
nice.
So far 350Z is leading the pack.
Yeah,
Even
this
though
car
it-
looks nicer though.
No, it does. I mean,
But-
it takes some money.
What the
Whoa.
hell?
I had to
Are
throw
you seeing
something
a
different.
pro truck?
That's a Chevy Pro
Whoa.
truck,
Are you
right? So that's
serious?
a little different style.
Wait, have you
right?
seen?
I'm
Have you
gonna go
seen
buy
that
this.
Lone Star is?
he's-
They're making a NASCAR into a drift car.
Yeah,
So
a pro truck.
here we go.
That's why I picked it. What do you think? Let's take a
Wow.
look at it.
I'm already impressed. It's in Punta
0
Gorda.
miles.
I threw
again?
something at you weren't expecting, huh?
No, this is definitely cool. All right, let's see. All right.
Ah, yeah. Look at
Okay.
that.
Set up for
Impale
race, buddy.
yourself.
Set up for race.
It's already set up there. So it's got an engine.
Got
It's
an engine, right?
All right. I would like
Is
to
that
know.
rust?
No, it's a real
No,
tree camo.
no. Yeah, that's the real tree.
That's a real tree.
Okay, so it's got some whatever that is.
Yeah, it's just
That's a suspension
Yeah,
and-
Look at that
two
wiring.
frame.
Look at that
Yeah,
butt
wiring's
connector.
good,
About to
yeah.
point
Look at
that
that
out.
yellow butt connector right there.
So it's, yeah,
Crimped
need,
butt
needs
connector.
need some cleaning up, but look at the
Yeah.
potential,
He's got
right?
those Joe's Racing control arms.
Yeah.
Where do you get it from? Harbor Freight or
It
something?
is.
Uh,
Oh man.
It ain't bad. It ain't bad though.
All right.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
the headers.
some high-rise headers.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably sounds cool.
Kirky seat.
Kirky
No,
seat,
no, wait,
got-
no, that's a
It's
Richardson.
got a cage. It's got a cage.
Richardson seat. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell that
Well,
is.
it's caged already. Yeah.
Cage
It's a
already
race
has a
car.
halo. The halo.
Looks like
around
it's
the
got a
head.
hose for
I'll
like
the
probably
air
go-
for the cool. Yeah. The
I'll probably
helmet.
go with a more comfortable seat though, but
But
still,
I'm just saying,
it's already
85
set. It's
8,500
already set.
bucks,
Yeah, it's already
right?
set up.
Go ahead.
All right, keep going. Okay.
Okay, it's got a big. What's that big box for?
I don't know. What is that big box
on the
for?
on the passenger side.
Maybe
Where
that's
you
a
put
fuel
the dead
cell.
bodies?
That's where you keep your beer. That's a cooler.
It's a big ass cooler.
Is that an air shifter? So it's automatic?
Maybe it is, but you could probably
maybe.
take that transmission and sell it.
Yeah, you can probably make some money out of it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
The hell is that?
That
Steering shaft?
suspension?
No,
steering,
I-
Steering
Okay.
shaft, I think. Wait,
Yeah.
maybe.
I
You
don't know.
still look the shaft. Gotta see my
I
shaft.
mean, there's
More
a reason
pipes
why
and
he's
shafts.
posting that. There's a reason why he's posting it. Who knows? Okay, let's keep
Well,
going.
Okay.
Everybody's
keep
worried about
going.
the shaft.
Okay, it's a dashboard, right? You need some TLC, right? It looks
Yeah.
like you've been sitting outside, but I mean, it's
Signs
got full
fast.
cage in it, and it's lowered already. It's got wheels. I mean, it's got potential. Let's see what's done. Let's see what the description is.
Oh, what? Oh, it's got to come with the truck.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
come with that.
Oh,
truck.
come
Let's-
on.
Okay, let's go
That would
down.
be sick. Chevy Pro Truck 350 auto, 9-inch
9-inch rear.
rear end, metric chassis, race ready.
Okay,
I'm liking this because it's unique.
right.
Very unique. It's already, I mean, the transmission, you could probably sell it, get a manual behind it. It's a 350, so you know it's rock solid.
Right,
They-
9-inch rear end. You're not going to worry about that going
No,
bad.
those things,
Yep. Right.
they,
So
they drag launch on
I'm sure
those.
it needs some suspension, like probably new bushings and whatnot. But I'm
Yeah,
sure it's
but-
adjustable. Probably all adjustable. If it's a race truck, it's got to be
Yeah,
adjustable.
well, you're still gonna want to like custom make a few things like control arms for
Well,
clearance.
we
and
don't
stuff
really
like-
know though. Like, who knows what you're gonna have to obviously do an angle kit.
Yeah,
Right,
so that's what I'm
but-
saying. Yeah.
But the rear end should be solid.
No, the rear is good. The rear is good to go.
Right. It's got
So-
so that's okay. That's an option. So you like that, right?
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
you know?
So yeah, threw something at you weren't
Yeah,
expecting.
No,
Okay.
This
we,
is good.
we got
This is
one
good.
more. One more
One
left.
more. Oh wow.
Yeah, I did four picks. And there's
Oh,
Paul.
with
Look at that. There you go,
37.
Paul. The
There
little
you
little four-door sedan love for my
Looks like
brother
it's
here.
got drag radius.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
He
back.
does. He
drag
does.
tires
Yeah,
here.
let's go through it. It's a
That's pretty neat. All
yeah,
right.
sedan. Yeah,
Okay.
looks good. Looks clean.
Clean.
I mean, that's a good VIP
Got
style
HR in
drifter.
it, right?
Yeah, those
So-
are HR. Those
Yeah.
are 3.7 HR.
Oh,
So,
okay. So even more.
Yeah,
Even
right.
better.
So obviously you got a solid motor there. Looks clean,
Yeah.
right? Looks
They
good. Nice
just
little
weigh
lip
a
wing.
million pounds.
Well, let's see.
But
Let's
you
see.
got the
Hold on.
engine that could push it though.
Right.
you know?
Okay. Nice little picture in the sunset. Doing a pretty good job as the guy trying to sell this, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
really trying to sell his car.
Okay.
Good deal. Next picture. Fully gutted.
Fully gutted.
Fully gutted.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he's already
Okay.
doing some of the work for you. Door panels off, carpets out, fully gutted. Next,
then
and
And
look,
he
he
runs
drives
around.
it around. He drives around. It's
and he puts
tagged.
the 85 because it's a
Yep.
yellow pump.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so now
so-
the
So you
plot
know it's
thickens.
tuned. So
It's
go down.
So yeah, so it's tuned. It's gutted.
Yep.
Let's see what it says.
Okay, so car is a full bolt-on E85 tune Ecutech by RS Enthalpy, full coilover suspension, ported
How the
upper,
hell did you get it down to 2,900 pounds?
Let him finish.
Yeah. Okay.
ported
See.
upper and lower intake manifolds,
Mhm.
Megan Racing headers, 1300cc IDX injectors, matching Race Star drag pack. You could sell those and make some good money. Get some actual wheels for drifting.
Mhm.
Car weighs 2,900
900
pounds.
pounds. That's
Wait,
good
wait. Why
That's-
1,300cc injectors?
because he's the 85.
Easy 85.
Yeah, but still.
No,
Don't
that's
you
what.
read?
Yeah, that's what you need because the 85.
Yeah, E85. You run a ton of fuel.
Yeah. So
And
okay, keep going.
car will come
Ah.
with 2 Kirky aluminum racing
I think
seats.
he's
Not
doing
get the
something
racing
else onto
seats.
that.
So you don't need to sell. Only hit me up. I'm gonna tell you
I
something.
think it was spraying on that thing.
Go up. $10,000. It's
10
2011. I would choose that. I mean, my opinion. If I was Noel the Car Fairy,
No,
it'd
it's a no-brainer.
between the pickup truck and the G37.
It's a no-brainer because a pickup truck will be very unique and you could get away with a lot of things because it's a race car and everything. But the thing is,
I got him thinking. Look at him.
But
I got him like he's kind
this
of got.
just needs a couple of things, and you're on the track. You could drive it on the street. You know,
Nice looking.
it looks good. I love the way the V36 chassis looks.
Okay, so you would opt.
100%. I mean, for $1,500 more, you got a car that's almost ready to go. He's got coilovers on. Who knows what they are?
You
But
need an angle kit. We could probably sell the wheels enough to get the angle kit.
that's yeah, and another set of wheels anyway. You could get some cheap reps because
Those are good wheels, right?
yeah, those are good wheels. So I mean, race stars. I mean, you're not gonna get a ton of money,
No, but
but you'll get enough with those tires. You'll get enough to get some nice cheap wheels and cheap
the
tires.
basic
and go
angle
drift,
kit and the basic angle kit.
and an angle kit, which honestly you really don't need.
You don't, but it helps.
But it's nice. It's nice
Yeah.
to have. And GK Tech now makes the angle kit for that chassis.
and it's G37, so it's a little newer,
I can't believe you got it down to 2,900 pounds.
right?
Yeah.
And
Do that. Thing.
you fully got it.
I mean, that's lighter than just about all of our cars, you know?
Doesn't have much glass. The windows aren't big.
Yeah. No, that I've always liked that car, and that's it. That's the car.
All right, there you go.
That's what you
There
get.
you have it.
10
Noel the
grand,
Car Fairy's
makes
pick.
sense.
Good job.
Yeah.
I made him think this time though.
Yeah. No, that truck got me going because I was like,
you're
man, that would be so
"Whoa,
cool.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
yeah, this just works right
There you
off
go.
right out of
There
the
you
bat.
go. Noel the Car Fairy. 2011 Infiniti G37 sedan.
And that's not a bad price.
$10,000.
Well,
That's
that was
not a
also
bad
8 months
price.
ago.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Wait,
matter.
8 months ago.
It's 8 months ago. I had to do some digging, right? But it's still up there, so it could
But
still
even
be
8
for sale.
months ago, those cars were valued more than that anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anywho,
Maybe the interior.
there you go. Noel's
dropped it
pick.
down, but yeah.
It could be worth more now with the whole inflation stuff. So,
Yeah.
like,
Probably.
multiply it times 7%.
Yeah.
It's 8 months ago was not that long ago, and cars were already inflated by that time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we haven't gone up that much more, if we even have gone up.
hmm
So we'll see.
Yep. All right. There you have it. Noel the Car Fairy. Good job.
Thank you. That's cool.
That's cool. I almost hit the wrong button over here.
That's cool.
There we go.
All
All
right.
right, so what's next?
Well, what's next? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have anything else.
Well, PBR released a.
That's right.
The
Oh
last
wait,
lap
there are two
flyer.
things that are next, right?
So the last lap flyer, but that's not a drifting event. It's
No,
just-
but it's just an announcement.
But it is a depressing announcement to say that the last lap at PBIR will be happening when April
23rd.
Like everybody's like, oh, it's not going sold. The deal fell through. I'm like, it's gonna be sold.
And the thing is, like, I was like, let me see if that's the actual last event. And I went to their website, checked their calendar. There's nothing after this event. Of course, maybe, something might come up, for in the month of May. But, what we're looking at
They're
now.
actually saying it's the last lap. The last one that Chris did that said was the last drift event. They weren't marketing it as the last lap.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's sad. I wanted to drive that track. But it's sad because...
You did.
But back when it was Moroso, I wanted to drive it in the configuration that it is now. But either way, that's not gonna happen, and it's really sad for me because I've been going to this track since I was like 4 or 5 years old.
Oh,
for like when it was called Moroso Motorsports Park. I was going to like a lot of the drag racing events. My family grew up on the old muscle cars, so I was going to like the Super Chevy Show, all Ford Weekend, and Hot Rod Sunday, and all that stuff. Like and then of course drifting came there, and right as I was getting into it, and it was just like perfect. This is my home away from home. I gone to so many events.
The year that FT came there was when the Daigo came.
Yeah.
It was like so eventful. And
yeah, that was when, what's his face got all, what's his name?
Yeah.
JTP.
Yeah, JTP got all on his face. Like,
you know what you did. You know what you did.
And he had his dip. I'm like, come on, man. Really? Whether he did it, like Saito's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody does that. Nobody drives like that. Yeah. Well, 10 years later or whatever it is, everybody drives like that.
Yeah, definitely a game changer there. But yeah, PBIR, I mean, drifting, drag racing, road racing, all that stuff, it's going away, and it's kind of like it's sad because for grassroots motorsports, it's in South Florida, it seems like it's withering away. Like Homestead is our last thing that we have right now, and all they do for like that we can get into real quick is 8th mile drag racing in their pit lane.
They do that?
Yeah,
they
they still do it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and it's like I like drag racing and all that, but it's not my thing. We need a place to drift. And
Wait, what are you talking about? You like went crazy trying to get me to go out to one of those like drag racing events. You're like,
but that's
bro, it's the best thing. You need to come out.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Like,
you gotta come out here, man.
okay, but let me explain that's a totally different scenario. It's not regular drag racing.
It's not regular,
oh,
man.
it's not regular.
It's not
okay.
regular. This is
Okay, all right.
all
right, that's fine. You'll never
racing.
understand why, and that's fine. Okay, so
No, but it's like why I'm talking about whatever. I don't even know.
one thing is seeing a car that you could drive on the street, go on the drag strip, and post up, a 10-second quarter mile. That's great. Another thing is seeing 12,000 horsepower blow your face off and go down at 330 miles an hour. That's and just it's totally different.
But they're both drag racing.
But it's a totally
But
different
I'm gonna say
world.
technically they're both drag racing, just on a different level.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What I was trying to say is like you wouldn't expect like to go to something like that with that kind of power and speed and all that. You have to see it in person to understand why it's so incredible. Like I get it. Like going to like a streetcar drag race, you have to be really into it to really enjoy it.
You're saying it sucks. It's boring.
I
waste their
like
time.
it, but it's not something that I would go out of my way for. But when it comes to Top Fuel and Funny Car, yeah, like I love watching that. That stuff is incredible.
It's exciting.
Yes, it's. I mean, there's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it.
So anyway,
yeah, nothing.
Well, this should be interesting. I mean, there going to be any drag racing, like real drag racing, anywhere in South Florida.
Bradenton.
Yeah,
but no, not South Florida, right?
Yeah, you got Bradenton, OSW. Those are the only places.
Immokalee.
They're still doing drag racing.
I don't think they are.
I think they shut that down.
Yeah. Homestead.
Yeah,
but that's not real drag racing. It's just cars. It's kind of boring.
Oh, it's a different level.
So it's a totally different level.
It's a different level. So
not level. When you get into 12,000 horsepower and it blows your face off, that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, you got to be there. It's something you have to experience for yourself. It's totally incredible.
Yes, that's
Anyway.
good to know. Thank you.
That's what you said.
Yeah, it is.
I agree with you.
That's what I said. Yeah,
You know, so what's happening with County Line? That's what I want to know. What's happening with County Line?
Beats me. You're usually more informed than any of us.
What is happening with County Line?
Well, I mean, it's been out to bid twice. So what I really need to, I mean, now that PBIR is actually closing, now there's more incentive than any time to actually build County Line back.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
I wonder if it's, hold on, let me check.
He's gonna check. While he checks on that, I don't have anything. Well, we need something, and we need something soon. Now, the good thing about Fuel Fest, not trying to go back on another topic, but what I'm saying is that Chris was able to network and talk to the people at South Florida Fairgrounds
Oh, okay.
because we haven't done an event there in a long time.
Correct.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance we could come back to doing events there because apparently the guy Chris talked to said, "Hey, yeah, it's great. I wish we could do more events out here because we haven't done it." And the guy basically said, "Well, it was hard to get the insurance and nobody had insurance." And Chris is like, "Well, I'm the one that provided insurance for this event." So he goes like, "Oh, well, if you have your own insurance, then we could talk." So there may be more events at South Florida Fairgrounds.
nice.
That is a possibility.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Now,
It's a short trip.
yeah,
It's closer than PBIR.
yeah,
It's fun.
yeah. Now I talked to Randall, and I said, "Hey, you might want to. I know they like to go to tracks because the insurance is cheaper. It's easier to do those motorsports events, like the drifting and stuff, and drag racing would be nice." But I mentioned to them the Dolphin Stadium because a year from now, the track will be the F1 track would have already been used, and maybe there's a possibility we can utilize some of that. So I was like, and they would be able to add Miami to the headline, right? So Fuel Fest Miami has more recognition. West Palm Beach is well known, right? It's world renowned, but Miami is a bigger name. Just having that on the card, I think, would be pretty cool. But what I like about the South Florida Fairgrounds is I think it's a better location for those Orlando guys to make their way down and hit that event.
It's a little closer.
And the West Palm Beach guys.
Yep.
If it goes to Miami, I think we may lose some people. So I think if it comes back to where it was, that'd be great. They did mention talks of Sebring. I think if they go to Sebring, I'm not saying it wouldn't be as big as it was, but they could shock me again, right? Because I was
There's
surprised.
no reason to go to Sebring, really. I don't see the point. I mean,
you have a huge paddock. There's a racetrack. The insurance is easy. It's easier logistically to do it at a racetrack than it is to do it.
yeah,
at
but
the South Florida
Sebring's like
Fairgrounds.
it is. I mean, that's out in Melton. I mean, Sebring's nowhere.
Right. The thing is, with South Florida Fairgrounds, there's such a huge success. I could see them just saying, "We'll just come back here."
I would just come back there.
They worked out. You've already done it once. There's
It
know
goes
what I'm saying?
so much smoother the second time.
Yeah, the second time it goes smoother. Yeah.
You already have it set up. You already seen what the issues were.
Right. Well, hopefully, if they had issues, they know what it was.
Well,
I would have liked to seen this. Like there was a big open space in between the car show and the drifting area. Like there was a massive open space.
Yeah.
I would have liked them to put cars there. I think that would have been better because
Yeah, it was pretty open. I don't
Yeah, it was pretty
understand the
open
point of
space.
it.
I think they should have had, instead of extending it further back to one way, I think they should have brought the cars in. But you guys didn't come in through the front. The main entrance, like when you come in through the main entrance, there's like this weird, like, I don't know, like you ever go to Disney World and you go through like Frontierland?
Okay.
Well, it was like a Frontierland from hell. Like it was like all run down, like you're going through this like little western town.
really?
Yeah, there was like, and one was like something Cracker Bob's cow rental or so. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, what is that?
What was it? What was that?
When you walk in through the front gate where all the spectators are coming through,
Oh,
Yeah.
right? And the parking lot was massive over there. But yeah, it was weird. Because I walked over there to walk Leslie out, and then we had to go get to see if we got the key. And I'm like, what is this? It's crazy.
Is this something similar to when we went to Clutch Kickers, where that neighborhood before you get to
No, well,
it kind of seemed sketchy, and we're like, are we at the right place? Are we
Yeah,
headed the right
but
way?
this
But
was
then
like-
we saw the signs on the road. We're like, okay, yeah, we just got to follow the signs.
kind of, but this was like they intentionally made it to look like an old western town or something like that. So it was kind of weird. It was like carnival-ish, carny-ish kind of.
Oh,
Yeah, it was different. It's something that you're supposed to like walk through, like, oh wow, look at all this stuff. It was like Cracker Bob's cow sales or something like that. What is this?
Cracker Bob.
I didn't see any of that.
Oh, you know what's funny? It's just caught my attention. So I was in Fort Myers, and I thought of you because I was walking down, and I saw it was a sign, like a historical sign, and it was Chief Billy Bowlegs, and I was like, that reminds me of Noel.
Chief Billy Bowlegs?
Yeah, Chief Billy
Did you take a
Bowlegs.
picture of this?
I should have, but you can look it up. Chief Billy Bowlegs had his own sign. It's pretty cool. No.
We'll look it up after the show.
No, sorry, Paul. Do you have the information yet?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. No bids.
Still looking.
You still looking?
Still looking.
Yep. And this episode is brought to you by Bacon Soda. Y'all get your fixins. You hear? That's what it
so
says.
Glad we didn't have to drink that today.
Bacon soda.
That's one of the challenges.
Hey, that probably has an expiration date, so let's leave that around. And then when it actually lands on somebody, hopefully we get the added benefit
It's like the
that there'll be you guys. What if you guys get to drink expired bacon soda?
Spring water, cane sugar, citric acid. Sorry, caramel color, natural flavor, and beet juice.
Beet juice?
I don't know
Did
if
Dwight
my
from The
eyesight. I don't know if
Office
that
make
says.
this?
I don't know if it says beef juice or beet juice. My eyesight's not that great. It says beet juice, right?
Beet juice, yeah.
Because beet juice tastes like bacon's, apparently. Bacon's.
Hey, the more you know.
Yep.
Paul,
Interesting. What?
nothing yet.
No, I can't find it.
You
that
can't find
fast.
it. Oh,
So
well.
that's it. That's a call to end.
So,
End the
All
show.
right.
End the show.
oh, you want to end it now? Oh, okay.
You got anything else? to say?
Okay.
I was gonna say
were you gonna
about
say?
Forrest Wang not making it.
Oh,
to-
that's right.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
did
we
you guys
talked-
want to talk about how
we-
the issue, the whole dilemma going on with how
We
you-
talked about that last time.
Oh, we did?
Well, we didn't
talked
talk about
that
Forrest Wang.
Saturday night.
I thought you talked about it last night.
No.
Last time.
Last time was Saturday night. We didn't
So
have a show.
Forrest, so I don't really know the ins and outs.
Okay.
You do because you're the kid with the information.
Well, I don't have that much information, but
Noel
Yeah,
the
we know
Forrest
that.
Wang. But yeah, obviously.
It's Noel the cringe.
No, the cringe.
Noel the cringe.
Thanks.
Okay, go ahead.
Great, that's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's perfect.
So, you see, now it's stuck. Thanks, Tim.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let this go.
Okay, but go
anyway,
ahead.
so Forrest Wang petitioned to come back to Formula Drift. So there was so many petitions coming in for drivers to compete this year. They had to limit it to 37 drivers, and they had to come up with a protocol on how they were to pick these drivers.
Now, these petitions are drivers that are not licensed petitioning to compete again
No,
after a break, or these are already licensed drivers. So if you're already licensed, why would you have to petition?
Because he wasn't competing last year.
But there's 37 of them. So these drivers, these 37 drivers were drivers that did not compete in the previous season. Is that what the stipulation is?
A lot of them didn't compete in the previous season. You also have drivers coming up from Prospect. You have international drivers coming over,
Okay.
which have priority over drivers that haven't competed in last year.
But pro drivers that competed last season do not have to repetition to compete this season.
No.
Okay. So these
So
are
the top-
30 new or old returning drivers petitioning to get a spot.
Right.
Okay.
So the top 32, whoever finished in top 32 last year already has an automatic spot, like has the right to come in.
Well,
Right.
hold on a second. So if you finished top 33, you have to petition to go back in again.
You have to go through the whole protocol and depending on where you land, you might get in or might not.
Okay. So then the last thing I said was inaccurate. What I'm saying is every driver last season
No, not
that
every
competed the full season
driver. Not every driver.
automatically gets to compete this year. You're saying no.
No.
Only the top 32 drivers of the season
Right.
are guaranteed licenses to compete in 2022 Formula Drift. If they didn't finish top 32, they have to repetition for a spot.
Right. And
Well, that's
so,
stupid.
well, hang on. Let's also remember Von Gittin and Dai Yoshihara are not in the series anymore.
Okay.
So there's 2 extra spots that come in. So there's 7.
But they still have to be petitioned for, so it doesn't matter.
So they are giving priority to prospect drivers.
So
that are coming in from prospect.
Okay. So if
right?
there's 7 prospect drivers, only 2 spots, how do they prioritize?
No, there's not that many prospect drivers coming over.
Okay, how many are there?
I saw the list. I thought there was only 2 or 3 really.
Okay, so
coming
3.
over.
So which do the 3 get? Like, how do they distinguish that?
The ones who made it up to a certain point. I forgot what top 6.
So it
top
seems
8.
like there's a lot of details in this that we don't really know.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I
give
had
us the brief.
picture.
Give us the brief summary.
So like those drivers come in from Pro Spec, the ones who want. Brewski's not gonna do it. He's gonna stay in Pro Spec.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he's like,
why would he do that?
Because I guess he can't afford to go full pro.
Oh.
I mean, it's double the events. You know, a lot more travel, all that stuff.
Okay.
And there's a few other drivers that should be in pro, but they're not making it over. So there's a ton of drivers that aren't coming from Pro Spec, just a couple of them. And then international drivers have a priority in like
sense.
third place.
Okay.
Like, you know, so you have the top 32 Pro Spec and then third place international drivers.
Okay.
And I guess with so many international drivers and so many Pro Spec drivers, they filled out the list, and then Forrest Wang just came in 38th, where he couldn't come in. So
38th. Okay, because there's already 32, so that's 40, so it makes 60. So they have 60 drivers.
What?
38. So there's only 38 pro drivers.
37. There's only 37 pro drivers.
So it's only 37 because they only do a top 32. They don't do a top 64 anymore.
No, they've never done top 64.
Oh. No.
So anyway, so they do a
I
top
thought they
32.
did a top 64 back in the day, no?
No.
Oh,
They've
okay.
never done that.
I'm used to clutch kickers, I guess. It just stuck in my
you
head.
get so used to it. So there's that. They want 37 drivers in pro and then 37 drivers in Pro Spec. And one of the big reasons that they had to cut off so many drivers or make a cutoff there is because when certain tracks, when you have the two championships running at the same weekend, where you're going to put all the trailers, and it becomes kind of a mess. You know, there's like 70 trailers out there.
37 drivers. How can it be 70 drivers or 70 trailers? You only have 37 drivers.
37 and 37. Pro Spec.
Oh, you're
on the
talking
same
about.
weekend.
Oh, you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I see.
There's going to be, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some drivers
I
have,
get
you know,
you.
some they bring 2 cars, so we'll say
Right.
around 70, 65, 70 trailers.
Probably say about only 25-30% of the field has rigs.
Right, but they take up a lot of space.
They do
and
take
then
up a lot of space.
And then the pit space still, you want
Absolutely, I agree.
enough pit space there. So I mean, yeah, so it takes up a lot. I mean, last year at OSW, the whole pit, it was packed, jam packed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was insane.
It was insane.
So thanks. You weren't even there.
Just trying to.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm hyping you up, man. Come on.
Yeah, no, he's doing a good job, I guess.
I'm doing a good job.
It's kind of weird.
It is weird. It's weird. It's weird. I agree.
So they had to cut all these drivers off, and Forrest Wang had to stay out. So it sucks that it has to be that way. I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, man, it's Forrest Wang. He's like a fan favorite. Like, a lot of people like this guy.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
You know, he has an incredible driving style that
Incredible.
and he's, you know, he's proven himself over time that he's very competitive. I mean, he's gotten a ton of podiums, you know, and he's done a lot of #1 qualifying runs and all that stuff. So he's somebody that the fans want to see come back, and
he's upset about it, right?
He is upset about it. I wouldn't say he's like lashing out. It's just like, he's more like, it sucks. But my thing is that Forrest Wang a few years ago was, you know, wanting to quit Formula D because he didn't think the judging was fair. And now he's wanting to come back and he's being upset about it. I'm just like, dude, what is it? You know?
So you're saying he needs to man up and just stop?
Well, I mean, just like, if you want to come back, you're going to have to wait, I guess, you know? I mean, there's no other way around it. It's
There's
just
no,
the way it
ain't no thing but a Forrest Wang.
But anyway, that's my take on it. But
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. But what do you guys think of the whole thing?
I think what you think. I agree.
Yeah.
I concur. Okay. I don't really have an opinion in it because I was never really a Forrest Wang fan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know, get over it.
Yeah.
He can go into Pro 2, couldn't he, if he wants?
No, they're limiting that to 37 drivers.
He can go to clutch kickers. Well, actually, no, he can't because they're filled up.
Well, no, but he could still do.
He could still show up and drive. Yeah, he could do that.
And people on the
Oh, I got something.
What's that?
So I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I guess it doesn't matter because I'm sure he's already talking. So Jeff Jones, of course, this isn't in our neck of the woods, but Jeff Jones, I talked to him not too long ago. He's planning a drift series over on the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
A competition drift series, friendly, fast-paced drift series. I like the way he was going with it.
a quick drift series, a fun drift series, a drift series that shouldn't cost the drivers anything. I think he said he's doing something like if the drivers bring in 30 or 25 spectators or something like that, they get their admission back.
Oh, nice.
Right? He's really trying to make it something so it doesn't cost the drivers, trying to help the drivers cover their fee as much as possible and just have a fun competition. And he has those connections so he can bring some sponsors. So hats off to Jeff Jones and trying to start something over there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on over there, but hey, he's got the contacts, he's got the people, and I think he's looking for some help with the live stream. So if anybody over in his area can lend a hand, reach out to Jeff Jones. Maybe he can help him out.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see that.
Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be cool. We could watch it. We can root him on.
Yeah.
Paul, what are you doing over there?
Still trying to find something.
So
Nothing yet.
So stay tuned for updates for County Line Dragway.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be great because I could just drive the car there. I don't even need a trailer.
You don't need a trailer.
Yeah, it's just drive it there.
Just drive it there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shut it down.
It's like I have an echo on this side.
It's only on this side though.
And Ben knows that I can't talk when I hear myself.
Yeah, he has a hard time when he hears himself.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's kind of bad. It's pretty bad.
The Concourse Club, but
yeah, that's not happening.
Well, I don't know how you manage when you do the commentary on the at the events.
Yeah, I told you to turn me down. I couldn't because remember, like when we were testing, I was trying to talk and I was telling you like I can't talk if I hear myself.
Yeah, he had a hard time.
I'm sure he wasn't the only one.
Yeah,
Matt the Ginger, Matt the Swinge.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. It's difficult for Noel to communicate when he hears himself. So
it's okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm
Hard
sure.
for me- it's hard for me to communicate when I hear Noel.
yeah,
Well, you were driving all day, so
yeah, all day, man.
Okay. Well, I think that pretty much covers it. We will see 2 weeks from now, I believe.
Sir, yes, sir, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Are you going to spring break bash?
Who's going to spring break bash? Why don't I say that? Is anybody going?
Are you? Hey, you said you were trying to go, right?
Yeah, I was going to go if somebody else is going to go. If nobody else is going to go, then
Well,
I mean, isn't the registration full by now? Usually it's full.
I don't know. Is it?
You should find out.
Because I mean, I could probably drive that. I thought it was this weekend coming up. It's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, it's the weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend after. It was the week after you come back.
Yeah, because I'm back.
It's the week after I come back too. So
Okay, so maybe
what I
I
was
can
trying to
make
say.
it. I'll talk, to the boss. I'll find out.
Okay. But yeah, I was thinking of going because I need to possibly try to do some more interviews for Twitch kickers.
And that's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
correct.
you don't have to go to all of them.
Why? I can't. I wouldn't be able to go Friday, but
I think you can buy a day. You
I'd
don't
probably
buy the whole
go Sunday, probably Saturday or Saturday would probably be the best day. That's gonna be the busiest day. I probably won't get many laps in. There'll probably be so many people there. You get 2 laps probably if you're lucky.
Saturday would be better for me too.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll go. If not, we need. So that'll depend on if we go to the event. Because then, if we do a show, I think it'd be a short show. So that way we can be ready for the next day. Do it on Friday night, or try to do the show during the day from over there or something like that. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Just stay tuned to our Instagram, and Facebook, and YouTube, or whatever.
Yeah.
Keep you updated.
We'll figure it out. In any case, thank you folks for tuning in. And yeah, we'll see you 2 weeks from now, perhaps.
Until next time.
Yeah, till next time. Take care and have a good night. Let me go. Wait, where is this thing? Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Boop, boop, boop.